All right, I'm here. Sorry. Where do these go? Good Lord, it's been one of those kind of days. Huh. Oh dear. All right. How's everyone doing today? Sorry, I'm still messing with my iced coffee. Ignore me. I tried this new brand of iced coffee, and I'm not sure if I like it yet. I keep adding creamer. Mm, that's a little too sweet, but oh well. Oh well, how's everyone doing tonight? I know I look exhausted, so I apologize for that, but we want to play some Dragon Age and be a dork. Hey RC, what's up? I have had a slight headache all day, so I'm 2 aspirin in and still has barely touched it, so I'm hoping caffeine. But, and I think some Dragon Age will help. Well, it's what I feel like I'm doing when we're in the maps and trying to explore the maps. I feel like I'm Assassin's Creed all the time. Alright, let's get into it. Yeah, I've had it all day. It's been one of those things where it's like, aspirin's barely touching it. I don't want to take more aspirin though. Alright. Alright, we got everything. Yup. Alright, let's get back into it. I think our plan of attack today is to finish exploring the Exalted Plains, and also we'll talk to the first level of characters and probably talk to Cullen again, and see if we can make any more moves on him, see how that goes. So let's get into it, shall we? All right, I think I clicked on it. Let's see. Nope, I was not. Okay. All right, so let's do our normal thing. I also took Cassandra's sigil off. I'm hoping that helps her not die so quickly. Alright, so I have 4 missions done because yesterday I did log in and just went over my inventory, and these are just all material stuff, so nothing crazy. I didn't read this one, that was actually storyline, so let's get those done. Woo! Okay. It appears our detracting lord found shame in the dark thanks to a scandalous laugh. Also, blind fets are now the rage. Can Red Jenny claim that? Orlais remains Orlais. Oh man, okay, I'm glad that worked. What was this? Red Jenny and the Bad Goods. Sarah cannot simply vandalize our reports. There's no record of any of this. A memo from Josephine, written on a letter from an outlying landholder. Inquisition leaders, I have reports of a gathering of resources to be moved into Venatory hands. I send this with the hope that you have the means to track who may be responsible. I overheard the possibility, but further inquiry yielded no more detail. It is unfolding well above my station. Sir Gaston of Wildervale. Good lord, I can't read tonight. Sarah has scrawled several notes below. Also a sketch of a Randy Nug Herder. Randy Nug Herder. Squire with a limp says horses for 20. Small force. 3 farmers say they were kicked out of homes. Route. Merchant says the carts are heavy for carrying armor/weapons. Says they shortchanged him, so he didn't tell about the wobbly wheel. We'll slow them through the pass. Easy pickings, right? Alright, so buying out the caravan would expose whether it is a lead by an honest merchant or a conspirator against us. A few altered signs will waylay them in the V-marks. The V-marks, a trade caravan will have supplies to last. If their stock happens to be mostly weapons, they won't last long. Blockading a caravan is a small provocative matter. Do we trust this information? I think I like Leilana's, to be honest. Let's do that one.
Inquisitor.
Thank you. Alright. Then I think that's all that opened up. I don't think there's anything else for all of them that opened up. Okay. Nope. So let's actually do materials over here. Since we've been on the Orlais side. Thank you.
Inquisitor.
And do that one. Right.
Inquisitor.
Okay. Let's go talk to some characters, see if there's anything new to talk about. Probably not, but then it'll be fast, so we're good. Alright. First level. My new wristwatch is band is bothering me. Sorry. All right. You know when something feels awkward and you're like, man, something doesn't feel right. All right, so let's just do the first level. So it'll be Josephine. Ooh, it will be Cullen. Okay. All right. Slightly approves. Thank you for slightly approving your mission, Sarah. All right, let's see if there's anything Josephine has to say. Ooh.
Inquisitor, I must speak with you.
Oh no, why?
What is it?
I must explain something first about the Montilier's fortunes.
Montilier's.
I remember
okay.
you said your family had been forbidden from trading in Orlais.
It's devastated our finances. The Montiliers have, in fact, been in debt for over 100 years.
Ooh. I'm not giving you a loan. You don't see poverty.
Debt or no, you appear to be surviving.
That isn't enough. A disaster could wipe us out completely.
Okay.
For generations, we've done everything to keep creditors at bay. Sold our lands to stave off interest. It's just... It is infuriating to see my family still reduced to this.
Okay.
I'm to become head of our house. If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute. That cannot be my legacy to them.
Okay. Poor?
Most people worry about their next meal, never mind an estate.
I'm not blind, but I worry for my family.
Okay.
My foolish sister Yvette with her daydreams. My brothers trying to rebuild our fleet with their own hands. Is it wrong to hope they never know hardship?
Yes, can I help?
Is there anything I can do?
I'd almost solved our problems. For a while.
Oh, you did.
I negotiated a chance to reinstate the Montiliers as landed traders in Orlais. We could rebuild with that.
Okay.
But when I dispatched paperwork to Val Royaux,
Royo.
I've just learned my carriers were murdered. And the documents restoring my family's trading status destroyed.
What? Who would go to that kind
Who
of trouble?
hates the Montiliers enough to do that?
Montiliers.
Leliana made inquiries that bore success.
Sweet.
Comte Boisvert, a nobleman in Val Royaux, claims to know who killed my messengers. He has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring it.
I've now become a figurehead. Great. Great. Oh my gosh, he's so cool. He met the Inquisitor. You know, the one of that Inquisition.
What will being seen with me gain the Comte?
The Comte will drop hints at parties he's to meet with an important visitor. Allies and rivals will take note.
It's all
Once
part
he's
of the
met you,
game.
there will be speculation. The Comte will subtly spin reports to his advantage. He will use us. But if he knows who killed my people, I ask that we indulge him.
Yeah.
If that's what it takes to get to the bottom of this, I'll meet this Comte with
Don't
you.
care.
Thank you, Inquisitor. It means you are too kind.
Gosh, she's got such
I
cute
must
freckles.
know who killed my couriers just to harm my family.
Love her little freckles. They're so cute. Okay. All right. Oh, we actually have to go back to Val Royale. That's cool. All right, what do we got? Well, we're here, so let's talk to Varric since Varric's here. What's up, bro? I hit the wrong button. Oh. What's up? Oh.
Cassandra's calmed down. I think you can take your hand off your crossbow.
Define calm down for me in terms of who or what she's punching right now. I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
That's not okay. That's not okay. Kind of. Not good.
I bet Cassandra regrets how things went back there. You should talk to her.
I appreciate that you're trying to keep the peace, but things between me and the Seeker are as good as they'll get.
Debatable.
I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade, and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
Aw. Okay, Varric. Alright, and Vivian's up top. Alright, so if I remember correctly with Vivian, she is easiest to get here, right? Well, we got Solus here, so we can talk to Solus real quick. Wherever he went. What's up, bro?
How can I help?
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Tell me about the old ruins you
Have
explored.
we heard this before?
I found an ancient dwarven tide no longer sheltered by the stone. An earthquake had exposed it all to daylight.
Okay.
1,000 dwarven corpses lay,
Ooh.
the victims of a darkspawn horde. Their last stand marked by one great ring of armor. In the middle, one small body, clutching tightly to a small
Aww. Oh, that depressed me. But that's so beautiful.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
The Alamari crossed the Frostback Mountains to escape a beast they called the Shadow Goddess in their story. I met the spirit that they fled. She walks the Fade along the southern tundra, weeping lonely and forgotten. Great Ferelden formed because a lonely spirit drove her prey away.
Interesting.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a dwarf emerge into the light of day and shield his eyes against the sun. The first time he had seen it, the tears were streaming from his eyes. I thought them from the blazing light, until I saw the rock he held so tightly. Then he laid the rock down gently, and he left it as he walked away.
We'll talk later.
Solus was with all the sad stuff today. Good lord, bro. I appreciate it. Because, you know, to quote a Doctor Who episode, sad is happy for deep people. I like to think I'm pretty deep sometimes. Not all the time. It'd be depressing to be super deep all the time. Alright, Dorian, what's up? Nugget. Not what I wanted to do. Quick save. You guys get me nervous with these
The
responses.
Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
Always. Okay, nothing.
should go.
Nothing to talk to with Dorian. Yeah, it's okay. What's up, Fiona?
I heard of your verdict on Alexius, Inquisitor.
I wonder what that rock
It
meant
was all he
too.
deserved. I hope it serves as a warning for anyone, Magister or no.
I wonder if it's maybe
Think of
something
trying that
like
again.
somebody he left, or his last piece of the mountain. Something like that, probably.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay, Elisima. Wait, how is this going, Elisima?
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor.
Ooh, cool.
Here it is.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Yeah, probably is a
Adequate.
loved one.
Based on the partial improvements to Skyhold.
Cool.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Because we turned in all research, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, let's give a quick talkie-talkie to, I read this, right? It always freaks me out. Yep. Schmooples! Not schmooples. Alright, just Leilana up here, is it not? Yeah. Oh, she's praying. I don't know if I want to interrupt if she's praying.
Yes? Anything I should know?
I have nothing to report at the moment.
No. Okay.
I'll leave you to your work.
Well, we haven't progressed that far in the storyline, so I'm actually not that surprised there's no updates, but that's okay. It's okay. Boop. Let's drop down here. Boo. Alright, who we talked to? Leilana, Solus, and Dorian. We gotta talk to Vivian. So if I remember correctly, we actually, Vivian was like, hey, actually talked to us last time, which was awesome.
Yes?
Oh, okay. That's as far as her affection for us went, was one little thing of, can I? Yes, I can. Fuck yeah. Alright. And then, who do we got? Cole on the second floor, and then Cullen. Okay. We'll definitely say our love Oh gosh, that even sounded weird for me to say. Our future boyfriend. There you go. Or later. That sounded better. Yeah, we'll go this way. Why not?
Empress of fire in the reign of the lion, eclipsed in the eye of the empire of we Orlesians. Empress of fire, what season may come, we fight for the day you'll restore our heart and bring us to glory. We are
Really like her voice.
forever in your graces. Empress of fire, save us everyone. The nation reviles, the course is but run, an end has begun. Empress of fire, believe in our soul, embrace us with arms and dress us with swords, and light up our hearts with blood so bold. We are forever in your graces.
I'm telling you, I saw her. I saw her.
The champion. You say you saw the champion, and I'm supposed to welcome back.
I was in Kirkwall. I know him when I see him.
Empress of fire, what season
Sorry.
may come?
I was getting distracted by all the talking. I was just like, I gotta listen. Alright. What's up, Cole?
He was their enemy the whole time, but she made him forget, so he could change.
I've heard about some oddities here in the keep. Was that you?
Yes. Maybe. What was it?
Can I assume you're responsible for the turnips that have shown up in the fireplaces?
They don't smell the same raw.
Yep.
You needed that soldier to smell them so he could die thinking
So we
he'd
found
gone
that
home.
note. Yep.
He did go home.
Some of these I'm not sure about. We'll try it.
Someone is leaving peeled plums on the windowsill. It's attracting flies.
Spiders need to eat.
And spider webs help.
And healers need something to treat infected wounds.
Okay.
Like spider webs.
The plums are already dead. They don't mind helping.
Someone found a barrel full of misplaced daggers. Was that you?
They were safer there.
Safer than on someone's belt where they could draw them in the heat of an argument?
Yeah, I remember that
They
one.
would have been sad later.
Someone stole an entire cheese wheel.
Not a cheese wheel.
Mice like cheese.
Do mice also like bowls of crushed mint?
That was for the cats.
So the cheese lures the mice, and the mice lure the cats, and then they smell the mint.
Mint makes the cats dance and play.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
I think
The
that was it.
servants are having trouble remembering some odd events.
Oh, nope, we're done.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
Probably. Cool, at least we got some slight approvals out after that by paying attention to what we were doing around us.
you? Very well.
Thank you.
That was cool.
I'll keep an eye out.
Thank you.
Alright, let's go talk to Cullen. Luke, did you fart? Because it smells. He's laying outside the room. Not even paying attention to me. Just rude, Luke. Just rude. Alright. Alright. Alright, Cullen.
Inquisitor?
What's special? Oh. Oh, oh. Oh. Yeah, that's what I figured. That answer was a little bit too off, so.
Did you leave anyone behind in Kirkwall?
No. I fear I made few friends there, and my family's in Ferelden.
No one special caught your interest?
Not in Kirkwall.
You and the Red Templar's leader seem to have personal history.
When I arrived in Kirkwall, Samson and I shared quarters.
Oh, yeah?
He seemed a decent man at first.
Oh, sorry.
Knight Commander Meredith later expelled Samson for erratic behavior. He ended up
I
begging
remember him being on the
Kirkwall
streets. Yeah, I
He
remember
committed
talking to him
further
a couple of
crimes,
times.
but managed to evade the Order's justice.
Yeah, he was free last time
Now
I saw him.
Samson serves Corypheus as his loyal general.
Why do you think Samson joined Corypheus?
He had a chronic lyrium addiction. He spent every last coin buying it from
remember
local
that.
smugglers. Perhaps Corypheus flattered his vanity, gave him purpose as well as lyrium. Perhaps that's all it took.
It sounds like Samson had a miserable life.
The Order expelled him, but he had choices.
It's true.
He could have found another path. I don't understand how he became so powerful. Even with red lyrium, Samson's glory days are long behind him.
Interesting. All right, let's do the romance options.
Inquisitor?
All right. Little nervous. I'm a little nervous. Okay.
I thought we could talk.
Oh.
Alone.
Oh.
Alone?
Oh.
I mean, of course.
Okay. I'm slightly blushing. It's so good. Exactly, Cullen.
It's a
exactly.
nice day.
What?
Fucking awkward. What?
There was something you wished to discuss.
Oh. Alright.
Certainly not the weather.
I assumed that much. I can't say I haven't wondered what I would say to you in this sort of situation.
Oh, really?
What's stopping you?
You're the Inquisitor. We're at war, and you... I didn't think it was possible.
Love always finds a way, Cullen. Maybe we should be friends. No, I'm just joking. Yeah.
And yet I'm still here.
So you are.
Oh.
It seems
Don't look,
too
don't
much
look,
to
don't look if
ask,
you're under 18,
but I
okay?
want to.
Okay. Oh.
Commander,
Oh, god damn it! Who is it? They're getting their head lopped off.
you wanted a copy of Sister Leliana's report.
What?
Sister Leliana's report? You wanted it delivered without delay.
This poor guy is completely fucking oblivious. He's like, what?
Or to your office?
Right. This poor kid. I'm so sorry.
If you need to...
Oh, come on. Aww. I liked that. RC, don't look.
I'm sorry.
Age is just
That
a
was,
number.
really nice.
No. It was perfect.
That was what I wanted.
Yeah.
Oh. Good.
Oh, kissy noises. Gotta love it. All right. Yay! Okay, at least we actually started it. I have no idea where I'm at right now. Oh, okay. Alright. Ah, god damn it. I went the wrong way again. That's okay. That is okay. Actually, we're just heading out after that. So, after that awkward that was... I really liked that interaction, to be honest. I thought that was like... That was perfect. Alright. And we need Solus to come with us. So... Because we were all the way down here, right? I'm sorry, I was reading this. Sorry. Pits are piled with bodies, attracting spirits and causing undead to rise. To make matters worse, the pits are protected by magical barriers, preventing anyone from reaching the dead to burn the remains. Once all the bodies are burned, a signaling horn will alert Gaspard's troop that the undead threat has been dealt with. Sorry, excuse me. All right. Okay.
Concentrate. It's been a long day. All right, so we're gonna start here. Sorry, that's what I was figuring out, was gonna travel here, and then we'll do these little side quests, and then the next one we wanted to do was Solus's side quest. So we have the spirit that we gotta save from being kidnapped. God damn it, I didn't again. Oh. Come on, coffee, kick in, please. All right, so we definitely need Solus. Let's bring Cassandra along to test out her without the sigil. And then, who do we want? Let's take Sarah. Actually, we had Sarah last time, so let's take Varric then. Bam! Bam! Oh. Sorry, I keep trying to pop my neck, because I think it's a tension headache. I'm not 100% sure, though. I've dropped a little bit of frames. And Cassandra, stop falling from the sky, okay? It's not appreciative. Alright, so let's start going here. And doing this at the very least. Alright. How's our potions? Oh, we need to refill that one. Again. Sorry guys, didn't mean to freak you out. My bad. Alright, let's move on. Oh, man, it really feels good to be playing some Dragon Age. I was, like, kind of not feeling it today. I was like, ugh, I gotta stream. And, like, it's the first time in a while I've actually felt like that. But now that I'm playing, I'm like, yeah. You know, it's just one of those days where you just kind of, like, want to pass out on the couch after work. Because you're that tired. That's how I feel. But that is okay. It was a long week. Okay, I know this area, so we gotta go back this way and get up on there. And get there somewhere. It sucks because I think all the undead have probably respawned by now. Good lord. That is still really cool. Oh, hey, bro. What's up? Yeah! Oh, come on! He wasn't... Oh, that's a different guy. Okay, I felt better. How you doing, Cassandra? Dude, I seriously think it was that sigil. That was creating, like, that was bringing down her health so bad. She's not taking any damage now. Good. Yeah, it's just one of those days where I'm like, man. But now that I actually forced myself, they got this. They got this, I believe, in my party members. I'm just gonna loot over here real quick. That's a mine, so I'm gonna ignore that. I know what that is. Yeah, it was just one of those days where I was just like, I don't know if I really want to stream, but I'm glad I did. So, what's going on? Where's everybody? You guys are kicking butt, taking names? Yeah, you are. Got him. Got him. What is going on? Oops, I'm not paying attention. So sorry if I'm off my game a little bit. Probably have a little bit of lag myself. Or if I'm a little quieter than I normally am. I'm a little quiet anyway, but that's what she said. Sorry. I don't even think that was a worthy one of that, but that's okay. Ooh, arcane horror. Oh, sorry that you guys were facing that by yourself. Oh, okay, so here's so set fire. Solus, do you got any fire? Alright, let's put him.
There are so many. This was intentional.
Yeah. There may be more of these pits. We'll have to find them.
Okay, so that's one pit down. Who's this? Did I miss this somehow? I must have. I think it's in here, so let's jump down here real quick. Okay. Move on. Let's move out. There we go. Hello? Alright, so I need to go back that way to get up there. What was that? Oh, I hear demons. Nice. Oh no! Fuck you guys! You're respawning, fuck off. Thank you, Cassandra. Appreciate you. Get him? Okay. Alright, let's get all the looty loots. It doesn't help that I went to the gym yesterday and we did leg day. I'm moving very stiffly. I'm like, ugh. Ooh. So if you hear me make pain noises, it's just because, whew, I kicked my booty. Oh, so wait. Okay. So there's two? Okay, well, let's go see what this leads to. Rash back, thank you. Can I go up here? Wait. Can I maybe go up here? Oh, come on. Okay, they're fighting over there. Get up there somehow. I need to get over there. That hollow is making me laugh. I'm just probably being super lazy right now and not finding the correct way. And I think that was the correct way. Fuck. Okay. Alright. Well, good. I'm glad we're vibing today, RC. Just be like, ah. My best friend has a gym membership. I don't need to, like, this sounds bad. I don't need to go to the gym, like, often enough to merit a gym membership. So I like to leech. It's one of the few things I actually leech off of people for, but found another friend, but he goes to like a private trainer. So he like completely kicked my ass. But it was really fun. It was really fun. I realized how much I missed going to the gym. All right. Okay, this isn't lighting up for some reason. So maybe we have to use that at a different time because they're definitely trebuchets. So maybe we actually have to use them at a different time and be like, yes, we must kill all these people. That's what it kind of looks like, just not right now. Okie doke. Alright, let's go to this one. There's like 3 quest points. Hey, Wolfie. Fuck off. Alright, so which way is it? Is it around that way? Are you... Did they? Oh yeah, they did, huh? Yeah, I was trying to think. I was like, did they? Yeah, they did. Alright. Come here, big boys. I get you. Kill all the undead with fire. Kill them with fire. They are now settled. Ah, yes. Okay, so that sigil must have really fucked with Cassandra. I don't know why, but it did. What? Oh, shot at nothing. Good job. You know, I got it. What was I supposed some loot. Can I go up here? Yeah, I can. Oh, I see you up there. Oh, he's glitching out hardcore right now. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to come and attack me, Arcane Horror? It's okay. We'll get to you. It will be your turn here soon. Oh my god, I can't believe I made that. Alright, let's get this guy. Hey, bro. Oh, you were super goofed out, aren't you? No, that's not what I meant to do. Fuck. Loot. Thank you. Silver earrings. Thank you. Let's get this guy. Whoop. Solus, why you be taking him on by yourself? I know you're... Hatcha! Oh, fuck nugget. Now I can't recreate that jump. We can do it. Oh, fuck. It's because I have my fucking weapons out. Come on, please. Please. Fuck you. Let's see if we can go a better route. I really haven't been checking at all if there's anything to loot. Ooh, man. Oh, yeah? Alright, I want to try this like 2 more times. Like maybe 5 more times. I don't know yet, but I want to recreate it. I want to make sure that wasn't just a fucking fluke. Nope, that was all me. That was all my own fault. I did not press the button. Oh, fuck yeah. There it is. Oh my gosh. I really, like, dislike the... Oh, man, you are super glitched out, dude. I'm not afraid to cheese you, okay? I'm definitely gonna have worse things to do. Oh, one more for me. Noise. Totally cheese that. That's okay. I'm gonna take it. Ooh, he slowed me pretty good. Who are you fighting? Oh, these guys. Hey. Hey, guys. Yeah, it's one of those things, like, if I can make it once, I always like to try and see if I can make it again. Did I cheese that accidentally and I didn't even know why? I mean, I'm cool with it. What? What are we attacking now? Stop scaring me like that, guys. Come on. Alright, Solus. Alright. Burn it! Nothing to say? I totally skipped going the long way around, didn't I? Alright. Ah, then blow the signaling. That was my own fault. Yep. Ignore me, guys. Sorry. These are such cool, like... I forgot what you call them. They're on the deck of a ship. I can't remember what they're called. They're like... sharks. Sharks. For killing sharks. I just have the word trebuchet stuck in my head, and it's pissing me off. Lance. What the fuck is that word? Gosh, it scares me every single time. Oh no! Are they training? Are they training? Okay, they're training. Okay, cool.
Getting things organized.
Getting things organized. Sweet. Now can I come up here for this? I want to know what this mission is. Nope. Gotcha. Nope, nothing? Nothing? Is it above me? Below me?
Can't wait to get back in the fight.
I'm sure. Interesting.
I'm surprised, Seeker. I thought you'd take charge back in Redcliffe. Maybe grab Fiona and rough her up.
I do not rough people up.
Sorry, my mistake. You'd have your men do it for you.
Okay, now Varric, I
You
think
never
you're just
let
being
that go, will
you're
you?
just being a jerk.
Probably not.
Just being a jerk, Varric. I want to know what this is. This is bothering me. Apparently, it's not something I can do. Okay, maybe if I go to this one, then maybe. Okay, leave it alone for now. Who knows? Maybe I have to do something to trigger it. Where are we going now, folks? Is it back up there? Okay, let's see if I can recreate this. Nope, that was user. Okay. Oh, fuck you. Just have to get the jump just right. It's like fucking Goldilocks. Oh, nope. I knew the minute I made that jump that was not gonna work. Okay. Woohoo! I totally am glitching out on that. You're definitely not supposed to do that. What is this? Nothing? Okay, I guess nothing. Okay. Alright, let's head to Solus's. We have the rift. I wonder if it's gonna be like combined. I don't know if maybe we want to do the rift first and then do Solus's thing. We'll see, I guess.
Yes, thank you.
Should we go out that way? Oh, we should go out that way. Okay. Give me that Viridian, please. Alright. Whee! Ooh. Got two things there. Looks like I got some Viridium over here. My nose is starting to run. Oh no, that triggered a sneeze. Dang it. Oh, okay, so we're over by the bridge. Okay. Whee! It's when the music gets quiet like this that freaks me out. Barely there. I can hear it. Some cool mountains in the distance. I will come back to you. Oh yeah, that's where we got super interested last time, and there's a bunch of guys in there. Alright. Varric, give you a potion real quick.
One of the mages. Killed by arrows, it would seem.
Bandits by the look of it.
Uh-oh.
These aren't mages. The bodies are burned in these claw marks.
Oh no. Not your friend,
The
Solus.
demons work, unless I am mistaken.
I hope not. Oh, dang it, Solus. I'm sorry, sweetie. Oh boy.
My friend.
Solus, you said your friend was a wisdom spirit.
That was not what I
not
meant to
its
say.
natural form.
Oh my
It's been
god.
corrupted.
Corrupted?
Forced to act against its original purpose. What did they do? What did they do? What did they do? Perhaps we
Who the
should
fuck are
ask.
you?
A mage! You're not with the bandits? Do you have any lyrium potions? Most of us are exhausted. We've been fighting that demon.
You summoned that demon! Except it was a spirit of wisdom at the time. You made it kill! You twisted it against its purpose!
I understand how it might be confusing to someone who has not studied demons, but after you help us, I can...
We are not here to help you.
Solus is smarter than you. No, we're not.
We came to help your friend. Any way to do that now that it's a demon?
You cannot befriend a demon? However amicable it might appear, it must...
Shut up!
Ooh.
You summoned it to protect you from the bandits.
Yes.
You bound it to obedience, then commanded it to kill. That is when it turned. The summoning circle. We break it, we break the binding. No orders to kill, no conflict with its nature, no demon.
Okay.
What? The binding is the only thing keeping the demon from killing us. Whatever it was before, it is a monster now.
Oh my god.
Inquisitor, please!
Here's the thing. This mage has a fucking punchable face. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'll do everything I can to save your friend,
of course I will.
Solus.
Thank you. We must hurry!
Alright, let's do a quick savey save. Oh, we can't save currently. Alright. Oh, save. Hey! Hey! Disengage, please. Attack my dog. Okay. Worth it. Oh. Still alive too. Yeah.
Tel Abalos en Asel Atalin. Mamilava Halani. Malasuladinadas. Magilani Midanam.
Oh, I'm sorry, Solus.
Manuvinen. Dareth Sharad.
I heard what it said. It was right. You did help it.
Yep.
Now, I must endure.
Let me know if I can help.
I'm starting to really like Solus.
You already have. All that remains now is them.
Thank you. We would not have risked the summoning, but the roads are too dangerous to travel unprotected.
You tortured and killed my friend.
We didn't know it was just a spirit. The book said it could help us.
Solus, I'm gonna stop you. Sorry.
Solus.
Yeah, I'm sure you disprove. It's okay.
Never again. I need some time alone. I will meet you back at Skyhold.
I understand. You can totally disprove of that. That's not real. Oh, he just up and lift. Yeah, you did. It was just more like, just come on, guys. Like, I could barely stop Solus from attacking him. Gosh, dang it. That's okay. I don't think we did enough damage with his reputation. I don't want to travel all the way back just to get another party member. Nuggets. Well, we can always just go that way. Do that. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Excuse me as my eyes are drying out. Okay. Alright, at least we got a change of party.
Nothing true.
Apparently Solus is like, nope, I'm not talking to you. Ooh! He is not a happy camper. have to get eye drops here in a second. Okay. Alright, so let's go with Dorian then. Okie dokie. Well, that was entirely unexpected. Okay, so let's go this way. Alright, let's go this way. We didn't go this way anyway. How are we doing on potions? Hey, look at that. Oh no, wait, this is actually the wrong way. That is the way to the open world, so we gotta go around and to the left. Okay. Well, I will say, like, the whole thing at Haven, like, noticing that, what you call it, that people can die depending on the decisions you make, that really, like, changed my mindset about the game. To where, like, I'm like, okay, my battle tactics actually make a difference right now. So it's made me very aware of, like, if they present me with a situation where I'm like, I don't know who I'm gonna say that I need to make a decision quick. Because the AI is gonna act on the AI's tactics of what they were told. That's a dead body. Smoldering core. That's what she said. Well, that would be that's what he said, but you know. Same thing. Not really. Excuse me. Who is this?
It figures that most of the fighting happened here and not in Orlais proper.
Yeah. Didn't have the city wrecked. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Woohoo. How do I miss all this shit? See, I swear, I thought I... Alright, torn shit. Dear sir, enclosed is payment for the last shipment. The Lord greatly enjoyed the fish, prepared exactly as you recommended. How do you do it? Please keep them coming. He has a hankering for trout this week. Burial. Interesting. We did make it, I assume. Alright. We definitely haven't been that way. This way. Ooh, that's a cool statue. That's the owl statue, right? Yeah. Ooh. Halin Sulahan. Okay. Okay. I guess we're still. Okay. Well, no, that's kind of right. Actually, we're just taking a roundabout way to it. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, that's a rift. I see you up there. I can't tell. Are they scullies? There's got to be at least one rift up here that has scullies. Because we're kind of on par from my level right now. Got him. One shot, one kill, baby. Got him. Okay, refreshing. What do we get? Ah, spirits. Got him. Hello, King. Welcome back. You missed my awkward romance with Cullen. We got interrupted when we almost kissed. Like, it was a fucking romantic comedy. It was delicious. It was great. I actually really enjoyed it. Well, welcome, welcome. We're just doing, we just saved Solus's friend. We're on the Exalted Plain. And then Solus was like, I'm really upset about this, so peace. So now we have Dorian, and we're exploring the other side of the map. So. Ooh, dude, what is that? Is that cloth? Ooh, crude herb manual. Cool. Hey, Hey, that's alright. Go have fun with your friends. That sounds like so much better of a time. But thanks for stopping in, King. I appreciate it. I'll be streaming on Sunday, so you can drop in then if you'd like as well. So, thanks for stopping in. Go hang out with your friends. What do we got? Are those wolfy wolves? Oh yeah, wolfy wolves. Okay. Thanks, King. Have a great rest of your night. All right, we got another rift this way. All right. Woo, that was an application. Hey guys, I see you. That was so good, Dorian. I really appreciate that. Hey, fuck off. Prime. There we go. There we go. Get him down, get him down, get him down. One more for me. Yeah. Ooh, what do we got over here? Got a book. Foreman's logbook. The yellowed logbook contains records of the day-to-day running of a small silver mine. The most recent entries differ slightly from the ones that came before. 12 harvest mere. Yield 11 crates. D crew broke through a wall and found a hidden chamber. Looks like a tomb. Gave orders to seal it back up. 13 harvest mere. Yield 9 crates. D crew disobeyed instructions. Lead of D crew asked assistance of 2 from A crew to dig deeper into tomb. Lost 1. Gave order to seal chamber again. Emphasized unlikelihood of great riches within. 14 harvest mere. Yield 4 crates. All of D crew and A crew missing and sun collapse. Oh shit. 15 harvest mere. Yield 0. Panic over elven curses. B and C crews inciting. 16 harvest mere. Yield 0. New lowest record. 2 days running. Men wanted to collapse the entire men to prevent curse from escaping. Urging reason. Oh, poor guy. I'm sorry. Dude, that sucks. Ooh. And Solus isn't here. God damn it. Solus. I don't know. I don't know the months. I know that each month is named after something, just like our Julian calendar. But I don't know which one it is. Probably something to do in the autumn, if I take a guess. I don't know. Gantry candle stuff. Okay, nothing crazy. Excuse me, Crow. I need you to not glitch through the storm. Bah! Okay, or you're really glitched out. Okay, I'll let you be. Okay. Was it collapse? Oh, it was collapse. Damn it. Ooh, that's a rune, though. Damn it. Solus, I need you here. It's kind of... Is it worth it to go back and get him? Might be. You know what? Fuck it. We got plenty of time tonight. Let's do it. We'll do it. Let's go back to Skyhold and let's go talk to Solus. Make sure he's not upset. Solus, I know you're upset about the loss of your friend, but I really need you to come out here and just so you can light this. This rune and this, like, thing. The elf thing. I forgot what I just saw it. Oh, sorry. Hey, bro.
Inquisitor.
I'm glad you returned.
How are you, Solus?
Yeah.
It hurts. It always does. But I will survive.
Thank you for coming back.
You were a true friend. You did everything you could to help.
I tried.
I could hardly abandon you now.
Aww.
Where did you go?
I found a quiet spot and went to sleep. I visited the place in the Fade where my friend used to be.
Oh.
It's empty. But there are stirrings of energy in the void.
Uh-oh.
Someday something new may grow there.
Oh, okay, cool.
What happens when a spirit dies?
It isn't the same for mortals. The energy of spirits returns to the Fade. If the idea giving the spirit form is strong, or if the memory has shaped other spirits, it may someday rise again.
You're saying your friend might come back?
No, not really. A spirit's natural state is peaceful semi-existence. It is rare to be able to reflect reality. Something similar may reform one day. but it might have a different personality. It would likely not remember me.
No.
It would not be the friend I knew.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll let you get back to work.
All right. Thank you again.
Aw, soulless. Sad. I said sad. That was a lot easier than I thought it was. Okay, let's head back. Whee! We gotta make that trek all over again. Yay. Okay, that's okay. Hair in my mouth. Bleh. Alright. We've had Cassandra for a while. Let's do Blackwall, actually. I haven't had him for a while. And Sarah. Alright, let's do it. Dude, that's some... I love the artwork, and I think this has been my favorite artwork of the 3 games. Just the random character artwork, I really like it. It's like a combination of Origins and
Inquisitor.
and 2. No, I'm not doing another requisition. We're fine. Thank you. I don't want any. But Inquisitor, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. No. So creative, but no. I think it's this way, right? That's a glitched out route. It's okay, I approve. I do like how the graphics card is taking a minute to catch up on this map, but it makes it seem like the routes are like growing as we're walking. It creeps me out, but I love it. I love it. I'm actually okay with that little. I don't even know if it's. I think it's supposed to be glitched. I don't know. My computer's been running a bit slow today. Yes. Run, Hala, run before me. Thank you. I'll take that rush back. Thank you. Hello, Hala. I love their little horns. They're so cute. Alright. Let's do it. Alright, so let's energize, please. Watch, I probably didn't even need him for this. Why did that take half your health, bro? Okay.
You heard about Haven? Archdemon, the whole town destroyed.
That convinced you to put your blade away?
Actually, I'm going to join the Inquisition.
Nope. It's these little traveling band of young adults that are over here. I think they were the ones in the cave. I could be wrong. Oh, thank you. Alright, ancient elven glyphs. The revealed symbol shows what appears to be Dirthaman, the elven goddess secrets, on the back of a large crow.
This is part of a larger set.
Ooh, yeah. Sweet. Okay. I'm glad you were here. I don't...
Watchtower settled the warners if bandits or apostates attack.
I suppose the Inquisition is trying to protect the shepherds.
They're protecting everyone.
Can I drop this
How did
somehow?
you sleep last night?
I still have the dreams, but when I wake up and see the watchtowers, at least I can go back to sleep.
No more? Great. I'll see you guys later.
Did you hear the watchtower call out a warning last night? They saved us.
I did. Perhaps I was wrong about the Inquisition.
They put one of ours in charge as Inquisitor. I think they care about everyone.
Aw, you guys are Dalish or Elven? They're Elven with that accent. Dalish have the Irish accent. Who's talking to me? Hello? I know, it's very weird. I was like, okay, good. I'm glad I wasn't the only one. I was like, did he fall or something? Souls fall or something? Where he lost half his health? Oh, this is Dalish. This is Dalish. I recognize this. That's definitely Dalish. Oop, what are we doing here? Okay, we got a rift though. Glyphs. Oh, okay, so now we have a new mission of the glyphs that we just found. Sweet. Do I kind of want to go that way and just get it done? Kinda. Let's go do that real quick. Just get away. What was with that ominous music?
I found blankets.
Whoa.
Oh, Micah be praised. Did you have to trade?
Are they around here? We're gonna need Veilfire. Excuse me. Excuse me. Fuck it. I'm gonna light it.
Veilfire.
Oh, why'd you say that so weird, Inquisitor? Good lord. Veilfire. Making me laugh. Nope, that's the Veilfire. Make the whispery whispers. It might actually be in... We're gonna see. It's probably in the Dalish camp if I'm on bed. Oh. Did I miss this? I must have missed this. Scribbled message. Rosalie, if you arrive while I'm out foraging, I left the herbs you asked for in the cleft of the rock near camp. Get started on brewing, and I'll see you for supper. Rabbit? Helen. Oh. Is there anything over here? Can I get up there somehow? God damn it. I hate doing Assassin's Creed shit. Whee! Whee! Oh, don't you dare fucking fall! Calm down. Calm down. Hutcha! There we go. I'll loot real quick. Ooh, I got a royal elf fruit out of that. I'll take that. That was free. Okay, I don't think it's on this side. I think it's on the Dalish side. Probably. Wait, can I actually get up there? Come on. I know it's a magical staff in your hand, but you're okay. It might be. Come on. Son of a rocket. Nope. Not quite. Let's see. Maybe over here? Nope. Okay. I give up. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that punch. Alright. What's with this foreboding music? Good lord. Is there any glyphs over here? Nope. Oh no. What attacked us? The goddamn wolves again? I'm gonna ignore them.
It doesn't matter. We're safe now.
Alright. Hello, Hala. Fen'Haral, the Dread Wolf. There is precious little we know about Fen'Haral, for they say he did not care for our people. Elgernon and Mythil created the world as we know it. Andrul taught us the ways of the hunter. Selace and June gave us fire and crafting, but Fen'Haral kept to himself and plotted the betrayal of all the gods. And after the destruction of Arlathan, when the gods could no longer hear our prayers, it is said that Fen'Haral spent centuries in a far corner of the earth giggling madly and hugging himself in glee. The legends say that before the fall of Arlathan, the gods we know and revere fought in an endless war with others of their kind. There is not a Harren among us who remembers these others. Only in dreams do we hear whispered the names of Gelderon and Darenthal and Aneris, for they are the forgotten ones, the gods of terror and malice, spite and pestilence. In ancient times, only Fen'Haral could walk without fear among both our gods and the Forgotten Ones. And although he is kin to the gods of the people, the Forgotten Ones knew of his cunning ways and saw him as one of their own. And that is how Fen'Haral tricked them. Our gods saw him as brother, and they trusted him when he said that they must keep to the heavens while he arranged a truce. And the Forgotten Ones trusted him also when he said he would arrange for the defeat of our gods, if only the Forgotten Ones would return to the Abyss for a time. They trusted Fen'Haral, and they were all of them betrayed, and Fen'Haral sealed them away so they can never again walk among the people. Aw, sad. Hello? Hello, clan? Oh, okay. Nope, this opened up a lot more than I thought it was going to. Okay, definitely a rift there, so... Oh. Hey guys, what's up? God damn it, I hate those motherfucking teleporting bastards. Hi. knew we were in a circle that shouldn't be there.
One down!
One down! Woo! Bam. Get him. I'm stuck in this slow goddamn time. There we go. Got him. Got him. I'll take that 1785 hit. You done? No, you blinky! Ooh. Do we have a dog road back there? Yes, we do. Woo. Let's get our little rifty rift loot. Forgot what I was looking at there for a second. Oh boy. I see you all there. Okay, so oh, that was a holla. I was like, what just went around that corner? It was like glowy. No, it's just the Ben Harald just being glowy. So now we have to go back and get a frickin' torch. It's okay. Glitchy roots there. What are you guys gonna say this time?
The Inquisition.
You're welcome. Alright, let's light. Actually, let's just have Solus do it because he usually likes to. He likes to do that. Nothing wrong with it. Hoppa. Oh, I didn't see the cool elven statues. Those are cool. I like those. Seems like an almost like permanent spot for the Darish, to be honest. The way you run, Solus, makes me happy. I don't know why. It's just like, yeah, I got this torch. We're running the Olympics, baby. Yeah, that's 4 there. Alright, so it's gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe it is up there? Nuggets. Did you hear that laughing, or was that just me? Hello? Why can't I jump up here? Is this an invisible wall? Oh, come on. Ooh, I think it is. It is. Okay, so we're not supposed to be there. Oh, that's my party members. Yep. Alright, so maybe I continue going around? That's gotta be the way. Not really. I guess mentioning a long dead meme. I don't think it's that dead, but dead meme. How did these guys get there? Just curious. Blackwell seems to be doing well with his sigil. I wonder why this one sigil was just on Cassandra. It just must have, I guess. Alright, let's continue going on this way. Maybe there's something up here. Maybe there's something on this side. Ooh, look at the little wolfy statue. I love it. Like right. Oh, that's sick. Oh.
We'll need to look around.
What, is there something here? Roses are red, pansies are yellow. How are you doing away from your fellow? Dear Valerie, I wrote that for you. I hope you like it. I'm deep in the usurper's territory, but I've been kept out of sight. One of my many talents. But I've kept out of sight. It's been hard, but the thought of you keeps me alive. I'll be home as soon as the Empress wins the day. Missing you, album. P.S. I know pansies aren't always yellow. I couldn't think of any other yellow flowers. Aw, cute baby. Ooh, we got some good stuff there. Okay, let's see if we can figure out where the frick this treasure is. Maybe that way? Alright, maybe that way. No, okay. Hi. Cooperate, mountainside, please. So it's this way. This way more? See, it's really vibrating. It's like really fucking close. Okay.
You have seen a great deal of battle.
We all have.
Not all. Not like you. You live and breathe war. You understand it. It is home to you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I intended no offense. We have both seen terrible things. We have watched death and destruction render that which we love unrecognizable. It is calming to see something familiar in another.
Oh. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Alright. Got the map. Sweet. Ooh. Got a masterwork for Bianca. Fuck yeah. Alright. Okay, that's done. Ooh. Okay, okay. So now... Can I cross and go that way? Let's see. Let's see if we can. Alright, so... Cross this way. Yeah, we can. Woo! Yeah. Alright, you still got that? Good job, Souls. Hold on. Yeah, forever. Spirit! Spider totem. Not spirit totem. Playing a bit too much D&D now, aren't you? That's my spirit totem. I'm a spirit totem barbarian in one of my campaigns, so... That makes sense. Okay, nothing here. Whoop. Oh, okay. I guess that inclines too hard. Nobody gets stuck in here with me. You guys go. You know I need that thing. Ooh, there's a cave over there. Oh, that definitely looks super inviting. Super inviting. Alright. Do it. Mother of Trucker. Anything? Anything to avoid going into the cave? Oh, nope. Ooh, actually it's locked. So I don't think we can even. My mistake. Blackwell, are you? Okay, no. I was like, oh no, did he have levels up and I've been fighting him under leveled this whole time? Okay, so this is an actual dungeon. I don't think I want to do this dungeon just yet. Kind of want to get the map unfogged, and then we'll do that. I bet you that's the whole area, but let's continue on. You cool with holding that for a little while, Solus? He's like, yeah. It's better than fighting people. Sure. Did I hear a rune? No? Okay. I thought I heard a twinkly twinkle. Maybe up here? Is there anything up here? Hello? No? Okay. This area is quite a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh gosh, still so much to do. We're definitely, I don't think we're going to finish Exalted Graves tonight. Exalted Plains tonight, not Graves. Thinking of Emerald Graves and how big that map was and how big this map is turning out to be as well. What is this? Is this to the world? Oh, yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah, should I? Yeah, forget it. Woo! I took no fall damage from that? For some reason? Oh, I think I did take a little bit, actually, to be honest. I just didn't register. Oh no, not the insanely inclined rocks again. Okay, got it. I probably missed the signal somewhere. Or I bet you it's in that dungeon. Or maybe it's up here. We're still in that territory around here. So I'll be you for a minute. I bet you they are up there. Or inclined rocks. Or they're up there somewhere. So, we'll leave it for now. Alright, souls. You mind holding that for a little while longer? Just in case. Alright, I think we're good in this area, right? Just did a full circle. Kind of. Okay. What are you guys doing over here? Hello? Hello, are you Dalish? Kind of seem Dalish. Hi guys. No? Okay, no talkie-talkie? Okay.
Be careful.
Oh. Oh no, those are definitely human ears, so. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. There is no that way. That goes to the world map sometimes. Whee! What's down here? Nothing? Whee! Let's go. Whee! Ooh, Barbellanaris. This is cool, not gonna lie. For now, like I said, I'm gonna leave that glyph alone. It's really bothering me that we can't find that glyph, but I'll leave it alone for now. Whee! Cullen to the on. Oh yeah, that was the previous region. Boop, 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 boop. Hello? Jump up here? Fuck you, we can't.
Tread lightly. This is sacred ground.
Yes, sir. Will do. Yeah, but it seems like there's some... Seems like there's somebody who don't think this is sacred ground. I'm just pointing that out. Are they? Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Thank you, RC. I appreciate it. I was thinking, I've been waiting this whole time to run into Dalish, but I haven't seen really any, so that's what I keep hoping for. But no, it's just more of the Orlesian soldiers. Or, yeah, Civil War. Gaspard and versus blah, blah, blah. Versus the Queen. Queen Celine. Alright. Should I have done that? What the fuck was all that? Ooh, that was actually kind of frightening. I think it was the stone breaking, to be honest, but... Gotcha. Die! Bitch. Oh, no, they saw me. Didn't like that, did they? So it's like, I took damage, now you must die. Hey, fucked up spirit, fuck off. Thank you. Get him, Blackwall. Yeah. It's too bad it's not a fucking darkspawn. Oh, I picked that up. Okay, I'll let it go now. For now. I'm gonna save quick before I do any of this shit. Oh, hey, bro. Like it was frozen. Like, oh god, why? Fuck, you're still alive. I'm so dumb. Whoops. Yep. Boop. There you go. Okay, I was supposed to do this. Or I just wouldn't get the tomb, so. Really quick, I want to get the landmark. It's out here somewhere. Boop. There it is. Okay. Ah, hi, Machininster. That's okay, feel free to lurk. Varbellinaris. Varbellinaris are eternity, where hundreds of our ancestors are buried, where those of us who can still lay our kin to rest. Although this land now belongs to Urlay, the Shemlin have never reclaimed it. Perhaps their guilty conscience stops them, or perhaps those uncomplimentary tales of elven curses and vengeful spirits have some use after all. Keeper Gishra of the Ralafarin clan. Cool. I think that's, I like, if I were to like tag myself as like a viewer on stream or...
Right. How's it end?
What? The tavern tale?
Come on. You left off elbow deep in circumstances. I can't be.
That wasn't her name, but yeah, that's as far as the story ever gets. Why are you complaining?
Because I can't stop thinking about it. I need to know the end.
Why would you want to stop? The whole point of the good bit is thinking about the good bit. If I tell the end, it ends. Bunch of moaners, this. Drag out the sad shit, yes please, but hang on to a good bit. Oh, can't have that. Freaking daft.
If I were to describe myself as viewer on YouTube or on stream, I'm totally a lurker. So I could be a super big fan of somebody and I will just never talk in chat. So there's nothing wrong with that at all. Alright, let's destroy some more. Yay! Fuck up. Oh, fuck. Missed it. Got him. Oh, I thought he was only on one leg there. No. Okay, he's dead. Alright, I'm looking for part 2 of the key, please. Did not get it. Alright. Another Wolfie statue. Nope, that was caved in. Ugh, I hate that it says destroy. It really bothers me. Gotcha, bitch. One shot cute. Alright. Alright, I think that's it there. Correct? Correct. Let's move on to the next. That crow startled me, to be honest. I was like, oh my god, what is that? Alright. Stuck on that. Ah, nuggets. Move out of my way, Blackwall, please. Alright, let's see this view. Ooh, pretty. Not the... Ooh. What's down here? Like, oh, shite. Oh, shite. Shit. Spell burst staff. Ooh, got a new staff. Things have not been quite to level yet, so mostly it's just golden coin. Golden coin. No, wait a second. Can I get back up? Oh shit, I don't think so. Oh, almost. Yeah, usually when, sorry, continuing the conversation with myself from before, is when I'm like watching a YouTube video or stream, it's usually because I'm doing something else, like cleaning, or doing something else around the house, like cooking or something like that, or meal prepping, whatever. And so it's just nice to have background noise that isn't music. I listen to a lot of music at work, so usually I just want somebody to like, that I view as a peer, to be talking at me in my my free time. So, I listen to a lot of music at work. And Hala, were you trying to take me somewhere? Was a child stuck in the wood? In the well? Okay, you can speak. Alright. Alright. Let us continue the destruction of tombs, because that's what I wanted to do today. Thank you. I'm just gonna loot this real quick. Ooh, we got part 2. Okay. The explosive tomb doors need to stop. Please. I would greatly appreciate it. Examine. Carved memorial. Here, the ashes of little Galen. Your laughter lingers in our hearts. Sad. Do I know a Galen? That name sounds familiar. Why does that name sound familiar? Nothing? No? Okay. Explosive doors! Woo! Okay. We looked at that one. Don't think we explored this one. Ah, boom. Boop. Stop freaking me out, please. Okay, I think that was... Oh, that was gold. Okay. Ah, black wall. Sir. This one maybe? Is this the last one? Oh. Of course. Okay, last key. Got the last key. That's what we were looking for, right? Go to sleep. Go to sleep, little demon child. Ooh, got another scientific thing. I can't English today. When can I ever? But that's okay. So I wonder if I can open this door now. Spoils of Desecration. I don't like that. I don't like the title of that. Oh, shit. Especially because I'm Dalish. Oh, well, fuck it. I'm sticking to my decisions that I'm making this playthrough, and we're going to stick to it. Alright. Let's go explore the tomb. Woo! Gonna get my ass kicked. Actually, if it's like a tomb, we'll miss it for now. Because if it's an actual dungeon, well, we might be able to do one dungeon tonight. Sorry, distracted by shiny loot objects. Ooh. Real quick. So I think that is a dungeon. Okay. Okay, so we're almost there. We're almost done exploring this whole area, I promise. Alright, let's see if we can find the scattered glyphs. Oh, we gotta take down that whatchamacallit? Rift. Words are not coming to me easily today. I was having that issue at work today too. Unbowed? Like, I guess, I don't know, I didn't see it. Was it somewhere on my game, RC? Or are you talking about the actual word? To mean unbowed would be similar to like unburdened, I guess? It depends on the context, of course. Is there anything up here? Whoop, let's go down. Oh! Huh. I wonder if it has something to... Oh, we were here, right? Yep. I bet you it has something to do with like... I don't know, we'll have to look. So I did a boop-a-doop. Oh, I think that's me. Nope. He's using Tyrda's staff. It actually it might be. Sarah has the corrupting wound. Huh, I don't know. Are we talking about... It's probably left over from what I was crafting. Or is that my little, like, passive thing that's popping up? That's on the top right corner above my stamina meter. Oh, those were hollow. I was like, are those my party members? Yeah, I looked up the whole like little icons that are to the right, but apparently it's passive abilities. It's probably being granted by one of my weapons, to be honest, right now. Because it didn't pop up until I went and I crafted some new stuff, so. Oh, got a item. Where is it? Hello? Oh, there it is. Yay! Woo woo! Getting all those like, ooh, Masterwork Scout armor. That one's got an empty sigil too. I don't think that, I think my armor that I'm wearing that I made is better, but let's see. Yeah, it is, but I might be able to edit it a little bit. We'll probably definitely keep that armor though. Are those actual archers or are those the statues? Those are statues. Hello, Crow. Okay, we're almost done. Getting a nice little... Oh, floating crow, no! I was about to call an exorcist. Oh, we got another one. Be gone, Satan. Alright. Now we have the floating crows, and we had floating seagulls over on the storm coast, so... You know, par for the course, I guess. They might just have like a little bird club where they're just like, yes, we have mastered the art of levitation. Must freak the humans out. Okay, those are statues. Cool. Those are some cool statues. Ooh. Let's see what's in there. Okay. So what is this? Is this another cave? Oh, okay. Okay, so it is... Oh. Hello? More? Oh, you're definitely an enemy. Oh, those are red Templars. Okay. Let's see if we can get them nice and sneaky. Bitch. Yeah. Nope, get this guy. He's almost dead. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Good job. Nice. Any more? good. It's quiet. We got an energize though. Alright, Solus. It is your time to shine, my good sir. So we have more enemies anyway. Oh, sorry. I interrupted you. Mid, what do you call them? Animation. Anything in here? No. No sigil. No runes over here. Oh! I'll take that obsidian though. Thank you. Too bad it wasn't a sigil. A rune. Hello? Anyone here? Okay, so you hold on to that for a minute. Alright, the elven glyphs. Duhaim. We're searching the runes. We heard Augusta's boys are digging in the stones at Hallen something. I hate these elf names. Pascal. What a racist little ass. It's okay. Black wall. Feel like bashing in a stone wall? Bam! You are pro, bro. Okay. So, what do we got over here? Okay, the flies sound isn't irritating me. I don't like the buzzing. Oh, that is definitely a rune. Hello? Oh, we got the... Okay, got a schematic. Alright, I'm gonna have you put this down. So we can take on the rune. Rift. Seriously, I'm having a hard time with words today. That's what she said. Okay, sorry. Bam! Get him. Oh, okay. Sorry, you distracted me, RC. I was like, what? Eat it! Eat it! Eat it! Alright, let's get Get him. Goodbye! Goodbye! Oh, cool, okay. Thank you, RC. I appreciate you doing that little research for me. Woohoo! Okay, that's what that is. Oh, okay, okay. I hear it. It means it saves me from a critical hit. Got it, got it, got it. That makes so much sense. That's a kink. Hey, get off our mage, please. I'm so sorry. Hello? Can I close? Oh.
Pie when you get back. I could use a pie. Or 3.
I know which item it is, RC. It is this one. This one. Yeah, see, resist the lethal strike once every 60 seconds, and this helps me. Dude, this is a great item that I found in my inventory that I was like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, fuck yeah, I'm putting that on. I had one of my friends double check out. I'm like, is this as good as I think it is?
You'd understand if you've ever been hungry. In your bones hungry.
I'm sure I'll find something better, but you know, for now, it's a really good item. It's been saving me from dying most of the time. Most of the time. I'd like to actually try to take on that one rift that we keep getting stuck on in the Emerald Graves. Because it really bothers me when I have like 1 or 2 lingering tasks to do on a map. Oh my god. Drives my OCD nuts. I wouldn't say actually OCD because gold horn. Okay. Ooh, mosaic piece. Fuck yeah. Ooh. Okay. No, thanks for helping me figure that out, RC. It was teamwork. It's fucking teamwork. Okay. Alright, so we're done in this area, right? And I'm sure that cave has something to do with it there. I wonder why there was this wall that we just, like, bamfed in. Is there any point to that? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Alright. No big. Now, is there a cave entrance, or was this the cave? I'm confuzzled. Just light one real quick, see. Interesting. Okay, so this is apparently the cave. Oh, it's one of those caves, you know. So, where the fuck is this ruin then? Or maybe I have to get them in a certain order, because this certainly looked like it was something. Right here. Because that's how we found the other one. So maybe they have to be lit in a certain order? Really? Okay, so we'll have to see. Have to see if something pops up. Is it one of those things that they allow you to sell? Hope not. Oh, there it is. I see you, motherfucker. Got you. Alright. The revealed symbols depict a pair of hands cupped around the moon. Cool. Alright, got 2 out of 4. Fuck yeah. Alright, now we're done with this one. Boom! Drop it. Drop it, Morwin. Alright. He's got. Oh! Luke has changed sides. He's now flipped over. Revan is asleep somewhere. She has not come and bugged me once. Oh, I can't sell it? Sweet. Okay. Alright, so since we finally made a full loop, woo! Around the whole map. Good job us, except for the bridge. We haven't done that yet. Alright, and we didn't explore too much of the dragon area, which I believe is just, no, this is the dragon area right here. Yeah. Okay. So, let us head back to Varbelinaris, and then we'll just make a straight shot, and that should help us clear up the map real quick. Much quicker. Yeah, because I don't know how, but on the western approach, when we were exploring, I somehow missed, like, one region. Oh my gosh. That was such a pain in the butt to figure out which region I missed. And it was just like one little where you couldn't even get to, and you just had to go a little bit over to the left. And then it popped, and I was like, oh great, thanks. Let us continue down this path. I think right here. Yep. I think this would actually be a pretty cool forest if it wasn't fade touched. You know? Because of all the battles here, especially the Exalted March on the Dales being here. What is that? Is that a fucking ship? What the fuck? That's so cool! Hello? Can I claim this ship for my own? Oh, the Dalish. Okay. Alright, let's do a quick save before we interact with them. Hello? Oh, we got lots of missions over here. Okay. Hello? I am your fellow Dalish. That's cool. I really like their little ships. Hello. Hello, Keeper.
Your honor to Sean, my sister.
Ooh. Okay, so let's do some talky talks. Let's talk to Keeper.
Herald, you return.
What troubles you, Harren?
Where do I start, Cullen? The armies cause rock slides. They dig ditches that trip the Hala and destroy the Arabals, making passage impossible.
Okay.
Precisely when the clan needs him most. My first, Tavin, defies my wishes and mounts an excursion to the Emerald Graves.
Why?
And now,
Oh,
I've learned
yeah,
that the
we ran
grounds
into
of
him in the
Bar
Emerald Graves.
Balanaris are infested by angry spirits from the beyond.
I can't believe that's a trick. I don't care. I've defeated the demons.
I've already cleared your sacred burial site of demons.
Yes, but our hunters watched you from afar, and they know you defiled our grave.
Shit.
From one of the people. I'm disappointed.
Oh,
The demons are gone, and we should be thankful. A small token of our gratitude, then.
I knew that was gonna bite me in the ass. God damn it.
I found this strange key in the burial grounds. It was broken, but I pieced it together.
Thalanas. I've heard stories of such a relic, but none of us have
Well, I
ever
got some
found
favor.
it.
Whew.
This is wonderful, Dalen. You've made your clan
Well, at
proud.
least he doesn't want to like
Gareth
be
is
like,
around, Dalen.
you're ostracized for doing that. I knew that was gonna bite me in the ass. God damn it. That's okay. I got the key though. Woo! Dodge favor. Okay. Itherin.
Nethera, sister.
Nethera.
May I ask, traveling these plains, have you come across a golden Helen?
Uh-oh.
I fear human soldiers may kill her. Ooh. If she would only draw close, I could gain her trust.
Oh, you're the keeper of the Hala. Okay.
I've never heard of a golden Hala.
I'm not surprised. Only a few Hala keepers know the legend. We call her Hanno Gillen.
Hanno Gillen.
Pathfinder. In times of great need, she comes to show us the way.
Because she's
Why
gold.
do you think soldiers hunt your
Morwen.
Hala?
Come on.
Pelts and horns sell for gold in gem markets, I hear. And if they were gold, Dareth Shiral.
Oh, look at the cute little Hala. Dude, their horns are so cool. They look cool in Origins, but they look even better now. I really like it. Okay, sorry. Emmeline.
Thalanas Valoran, where are you?
Who's Valoran?
My brother. He's been sullen for a while because the Keeper chose another as his apprentice.
No, I'm sorry.
He thinks it's a slight, but it isn't. He just wasn't ready. Keeper Harwin wants him to wait. Then he took off 3 nights ago on his own. I don't know what he was thinking. The Keeper sent hunters to search, but they never found a trace. Mathal's mercy. If anything's happened.
Oh no, I dropped a bunch of frames. Shit. I don't know what's going on with my internet lately. I did a restart right before I started streaming, but it looks like I still dropped some frames.
Look on. The stores are so low.
You seem troubled.
It's nothing. Just our stores. With the Shem War and the demons, replenishing them has been
I
difficult.
probably got some stuff for
For
you.
one, we're almost out of herbs, and we lack materials to repair the Aravals.
I got you.
I don't even remember. There's so much we're missing. It's all written in my ledger.
Okay, I'll check your ledger. Oh. Spindleweed's game. Boop. Can I?
You've brought supplies. If you could store them in that chest, I would be grateful.
Chest, that chest? Ooh, there's one. June, god of the craft. We dedicate all of our crafts to June, for it is he who taught the people to bend the branches of trees, to make our bows, and to fashion coverings of furs and ironbark. Without June, would we have the Aravel, or the harnesses for our Hala. When the people were young, we wandered the forest without purpose. We drank from streams and ate the berries and nuts that we could find. We did not hunt, for we had no bows. We wore nothing, for we had no knowledge of spinning or needlecraft. We shivered in the cold nights and went hungry through the winters, when all the world was covered in ice and snow. Then Selace, the hearth keeper, came and gave us fire and taught us how to feed it with wood. June taught us how to fashion bows and arrows and knives so that we could hunt. We learned to cook the flesh of the creatures we hunted over Selace's fire, and we learned to clothe ourselves in their furs and skin, and the people were no longer cold and hungry. Cool. Aha, place. Bam. Bam. Running out of elf fruit. I got elf fruit, girl. I've been doing lots of stuff. Fuck yeah. Okay. Excuse me. Someone took canine leather without my permission. If I find out who. Motherfucking thieves. I'm sorry. Excuse me, sir. I'm sure I got that. Yeah, I did. Okay. We need more iron to repair the Arabelles. I'm sure we've got that too. Boop. Fuck yeah. Look at that Dalish favor going up. I wish we had some great bear fur. Nights are getting cold.
At this rate, we'll never be on our way.
Oh my goodness.
You were the one they called the Herald of Andraste.
Yeah.
I've heard so much about you and your Inquisition.
Oh yeah?
There's talk even amongst the Dalish.
Really?
Talk. What do they say exactly?
That she doesn't
Good
have an
things,
Irish
I think.
accent like the rest of her
A
people.
few hope this is a sign of change for our people. Real change. If it's true, I want to be a part of it.
I understand
Good
why they
lad.
couldn't though.
The world doesn't change without people to change it.
It won't happen. Keeper Howard won't allow it. He doesn't trust anything to do with the Chantry or Andraste.
I don't know. Fuck it.
I could try to convince your keeper.
You could try.
I'll take my leave.
Do I hear you, Wolfie Wolf?
Andaran Atishan.
Andaran Atishan.
You were the craftsman here.
Yes, darling. Ironbark, leather and such, as I'm sure you know. Take a look if you like.
Okay, so that is a merchant.
It is always a pleasure to greet one of our own.
Do you have anything to trade?
Take a look if you like.
Okay. Weed. Mythal, the Great Protector. Elgernon had defeated his father, the sun, and all was covered in darkness. Pleased with himself, Elgernon sought to console his mother, the earth, by replacing all that the sun had destroyed. But the earth knew that without the sun, nothing could grow. She whispered to Elgernon this truth and pleaded with him to release his father. But Elgernon's pride was too great, and his vengeance was terrible, and he refused. It was at this moment that Mythal walked out of the sea of the earth's tears and onto land. She placed her hand on Elgernon's brow, and at her touch he grew calm and knew that his anger had led him astray. Humbled, Elgernon went to the place where the sun was buried and spoke to him. Elgernon said he would release the sun if the sun promised to be gentle and to return to the earth each night. The sun, feeling remorse at what he had done, agreed. And so the sun rose in the sky and shone his golden light upon the earth. Elgernon and Mythal, with the help of the earth and the sun, brought back to life all the wondrous things that the sun had destroyed, and they grew and thrived. And that night, when the sun had gone to sleep, Mythal gathered the glowing earth around his bed and formed it into a sphere to be placed in the sky, a pale reflection of the sun's true glory. That's cool. I like that creation myth. What's this? Read. Elgernon, the All-Father. Long ago, when time itself was young, the only things in existence were the sun and the land. The sun, curious about the land, bowed his head close to her body, and Elgernon was born in the place where they touched. The sun and the land loved Elgernon greatly, for he was beautiful and clever, and as a gift to Elgernon, the land brought forth great birds and beasts of sky and forests and all manner of wonderful green things. Elgernon loved his mother's gifts and praised them highly and walked amongst them often. The sun, looking down upon the fruitful land, saw the joy that Elgernon took in her gifts and grew jealous. Out of spite, he shone his face full upon all the creatures of the earth had created and burned them all to ashes. The land cracked and split from bitterness and pain and cried salt tears for the loss of all she had wrought. The pool of tears cried for the land became the ocean, and the cracks in her body the first rivers and streams. Elgernon was furious at what his father had done and vowed vengeance. He lifted himself into the sky and wrestled the sun, determined to defeat him. They fought for an eternity, and eventually the sun grew weak, while Elgernon's rage was unabated. Eventually, Elgernon threw the sun down from the sky and buried him in a deep abyss created by the land's sorrow. With the sun gone, the world was covered in shadow, and all that remained in the sky were the remainders of Elgernon's battle with his father, drops of the sun's lifeblood, which twinkled and shimmered in the darkness. That's cool.
Please, if you see my brother out there,
yeah,
tell him to return
I
to
will
camp.
look for him, girl. Chill out. I wonder if you complete all these. I don't want to give her Great Bear pelts. Whatever.
Welcome again, friend.
Are we done?
Herald.
Oh, I guess we did not give...
Welcome again, friend.
Okay, I guess we didn't give all the Great Bear pelts. Nuggets, so we'll actually have to find some more. Alright. What do we got over here? Ooh, the Golden Howl is like right here. Cool. Okay, cool, cool. I completed it? 100%? Oh, cool. Okay, so that was the last one. I did have enough Great Bear pelts. Good. I was gonna say, it seems like enough. It seemed like whenever I got freaking within 30 feet of one, it was like, oh, I want you for my dinner. I'd be like, please, I don't want to kill you. It takes too many arrows. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. My bad. Press the wrong button. Alright. Wolfies. Has a whole pack of fucking wolves. Is that our Golden Hollow right there? Looks like it. Oh, it is golden. Look at it. It's so pretty. Come here. Come here. Oh, I have to herd it this way. No, 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 no. Alright, let's see if I can get it to turn around. Nope. God damn it. Hi. Let's go this way. Oh, there's the golden one. Shit. Come on. This has got a pain in the butt, by the way. God, I feel like a fucking sheepdog right now. Where do I need to go? That way. Okay. Nope, don't you fucking go that way, bitch. I love and appreciate you. Thank you. Keep going. Almost there. Come on, come on. Woohoo! Okay, that wasn't actually as hard as I thought it was going to be. Valhalla. Don't you go that way. Go this way. There we go. Got it. That wasn't too bad, actually. Can I just look at the golden
Have you ever had
Hollow?
any interest in learning magic, Sarah?
Oh.
Get off.
While it has not manifested naturally, there are ways to determine whether arcane gifts lie dormant within you.
What? Don't make me think about that. I have to sleep at night.
Sleeping would give you the chance to explore the Fade. I could introduce you to spirits.
Right, you're messing with me on purpose.
Why would I do that? It is not as though I know who filled my bedroll with lizards.
Oh.
Fair point. That was pretty good.
Where'd it go? I wanted to look at it. There it is. It's so cool.
Welcome again, friend. It is always a pleasure to greet one of our own.
It is golden. That's cool. Okay. Sorry. Alright, Etherin.
Look, already she makes herself known to the others. She knows she's meant to be here. Thank you, Letha.
Yay.
I will never be able to express my gratitude.
Alright. Oh, big stretch. Yes. Alright, so what else do we have to do to gain favor for the Dalish? Where am I? Exalted Plains. Oh, we gotta find Valorant. That's the other one. I was like, I know we're missing something. Excuse me? Okay, so let's continue on. That one glyph, excuse me. Okay. That's a logging stand? I think I need the logging stand, don't I? Did I get both of those? I think I did, but let's double check. that I got both those resource centers. Cause I think I got this one, but we'll double check. Spin a weed. Spin a weed. And I jump up. How about over here? Yeah. I have not claimed this one. I'm glad I saw it. Thank you. Oh, okay. So if that shows up on my map, okay, that means yes, you have not claimed it yet, Missy. Okay. Let's get. I think this logging stand is the last one I need to upgrade the skyhold. So that's fun. Excuse me. My nose is all snuffly. Oh, took some damage. Fuck yeah. Okay, that was good. That was good, good, good. That is the last one for Skyhold. At least I think so. Let's go get this logging stand. Hey! Actually, we might finish. We're probably not going to finish all the missions for Exalted Plains, but we'll get a good amount done, I think. Cause I think I got like at least another hour in me before I'll call it quits. Oh, that was Embrium. I was like, what was that in my peripheral vision? Hello? This music needs to stop being so tense. I don't know if it's the fog. Probably it's the fog. Or the weird rock formations. This forest is old. Who's back there? Oh, more Embrium. Okay, good. What's that? Oh, birdie. Come. Thank you. That's that one. Some more rash vine. Thank you. Do we have something to read? Yep. An unsent letter. Ganto, the last of the silks have been delivered, just in time. I predict the war shall break out at any moment. I shan't wait to be caught in this disastrous collision of noble egos. Be prepared to cast off as soon as I get to Jader. Perry? We're gonna call him Perry. Because I can't. Ooh! Got a chest. Come here. Come here, chest. Ooh, keeper lightning sap. I saw that. What else we got? Is that it? Oh, I was like, what the fuck is that? No, those are like some Dragon Age 2 decorations. What's this? Is that gold spilled? Yes, it is. Ooh, let's get this login stand. I need it. I'm sure I'm gonna need it for the next one. Next round of upgrades. Okay. Alright, so let's go into this general direction. I think we have to go back through there. Is there anything else here? Because how did I miss this? Well, I haven't explored this way, but that's okay. Or maybe I have? Ooh, that is a bunch of hollow. Okay. I'll leave you guys be for now. Alright, let's go head back the way we came. Whee! Ooh, that's a big wolfy statue. I forgot the god it is. Ooh, is it from her? I think it is. Actually. Whee, that was a cute slide. Ooh, I see an ocularium. So let's try going through here, maybe somewhere. How do I get up there? I have no idea where I'm going right now. That's okay. Let's get lost a little bit. I definitely can't go up that way. Okay, so there's an ocularum right there, so we gotta figure out a way to get up there. More cool elven statues. Okay, so it's getting lower on this side. Oh, no, I lied. Got much higher. There's a really cool overhanging rock. I don't think I can get up that way. I'll try going this way, why not? Get out of that bad habit of using that jump back power. I need to use it when I need it. Like when the revenants are like, "Yep, I'm gonna bring you here nice and close to me," and I'm like, "Please no." Oh, okay, got that. What are you guys? You guys enemies? Hi guys. Oh, okay. You guys are good guys. Okay. Glad I didn't shoot you. Yeah, that's what I figured. So, I need to get out of the habit of using that. Oh, here we go. Here's a nice little path up. Excuse me, Hala. I apologize for freaking you out. Sorry, guys. Okay. So then it's up there, maybe? Whoa! I didn't attack you. Okay, where is it? Is it up there? Oh, bitch. Oh, there's also a landmark up there. I see it. Okay. Start doing some Assassin's Creed shit. Not as gracefully. Oh, that's not a flashback I can get. Maybe this way? Oh, we're gonna try it this way. Oh, okay. No. How about... Okay, Blackwall, you need to stop showing me up like that, bro. That's not okay. That's not okay. I'm the Inquisitor here, okay? I am the wannabe assassin, okay? Eyes. Okay. Alright, okay, cool. There's the Ocularium. And of course it's right on an area that we have explored. Alright, let's find them. Ooh, 6 of them. Alright. Just has to prove. He's like, yeah, you were a warden in the first game. Guess you're just not as cool now. Oh, I missed one. There we go. Look at the little wolfy statues. That's cool. Cute. That's 4. More up there. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so none. Any more over here? Oh, there we go. Cool, so there's one like right below us that we should get probably here in a second. Whew, okay, that saved my butt though. Okay, let's get the landmark first. Because I'm sure I don't want to come back up here again. Ruined arches. The half-buried wall of arches made for a unique camping spot. My guide informed me that it was once part of an ancient elven arena, although nothing in the histories I read mentioned anything of the sort on the plains. He also insisted on clambering up to the top of the blasted ruins, after swearing he had seen a royal elf fruit plant growing out of a crevice. This Horus. I want to meet this Horus, man. Is there a royal elf fruit? I don't see it around here. Alright, let's get this shard real quick. Ooh. Ah! Yeah, no, I'll take it. Is it down there? Okay, keep going. Really? It's all the way fucking down here? Nuggets. Alright. Alright. Really? There's a shard right over by... Oh, damn it. Can I fast travel there? Yeah, he has. So I'm like, I want to meet this guy. It seems like he's like actually like legitimately wanting to like travel the world. Alright, where is the shard? This way? Okay, let's grab it. Whoop! Oh, it's right there.
Weird.
Sarah, what are you feeling?
Oh, here we go. It's nothing. It just feels like I've seen this. Exactly this. It happens.
Ooh.
Not to everyone.
It's not an elf thing. Inquisitor's not shaking. I suppose now you'll switch to how I'm the same but different.
You are different. You are the furthest from what you were meant to be.
Well, I've definitely heard piss like this before.
Oh, Solus knows something about Sarah. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, that's the glyph, so let's get these shards, shall we? Looks like they're nicely grouped up together, which is nice. I think we're gonna have to pull some more B-rated Assassin's Creed moves. But that's... Paula, don't scare me. God damn. I was like, what the fuck is zooming in the water? So you're not really expecting the wildlife to come zooming at you. Paula on a rampage. What do we got? Oh. Ghouls.
Die!
Get it? I was gonna say, it should be pretty easy to get the ghouls. Alright, so where is it? Is it above? Above us? Oh, nope, it's right there. Sweet. Here I'm expecting all the Assassin's Creed moves. Haven't really had any since that first one. Alright, let's go for this one. What concerns me about this Horus guy, though, is that he keeps leaving his journaling everywhere. I guess maybe he could just be doing it for posterity's sake, I guess. I mean... Oh my gosh, all these easy little shards. I'll take it. Alright. Let's keep going. I hate how I always find an Astrarium. No, Ocularum. Whatever, whichever one it is. I always like how I find it right when I've like discovered a whole area. It always happens. Makes me angry. Hey guys, what's up? Oh, god damn it. Oh, this guy's really fucking with us. Nice stance that you fell to death at. He's just like, ooh. Superior Vanguard. Ooh, terror talents. Glad I got some stuff to turn in this time. I've only been getting like 1 or 2 things. I think we got some good stuff this time. Which I kind of figured out, like, if you actually get like the creature research shit, you unlock another codex. I was looking at the codex entries. And if you get the creature research item, that unlocks, you know, extra bonus damage or whatever it is. You actually get another codex entry that unlocks. Pretty cool on the creature. I like that. There's pluses to you killing these things. It's up there, isn't it? God damn it. Oh yeah, this is the one that's up here, I remember, from the Astrarium. Okay, how do I get up there? That is a question. Path of Flame. Is that our good guy? Yeah, it is. Got him. There you go, dude. You're welcome. Didn't want you to die, bro. But let me get this shard real quick, okay? Right. Oh, he's fighting another one. You know what, dude? If you're gonna be dumb and get into more fights. Can I get up that way? Oh. Sorry, hold on, I got a phone call. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's why. Sorry. My phone is a little too far away. So it's over in my living room. And I'm on the other side of the house. So it's like, I can't send the message. Ooh. Oh, damn it. How do I get up there then? Maybe up this way a little bit more? I don't know. Let's try and jimmy like this. Nope. There's gotta be. Maybe this is the easier. Okay, this is the easier way. Gosh, Sam. Nope. Don't you fucking do this. Thank you. God. This is what I'm talking about. B-rated Assassin's Creed shit. Woo-hoo! Don't you fucking do that to me. Thank you. I want my shard, please, and thank you. Nope. 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 We're not doing this. I'm gonna make it up this. Nope. Okay. Not this way. Move! Please. You motherfucker. Oh my god. I knew there was gonna be at least one pain in the ass one of these. God, I hate these. Maybe go that way instead of... Don't you do this. Can we go this way? Need you not to fall here, please. That would greatly annoy me. If I'm not already greatly annoyed. Let's go this way. Go. Okay. Woohoo. Got it. Oh, that was so much more of a pain in the butt than it needed to be. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Zigzags. Looks like Florida. Well, we can do that real quick. And then what do we got? Shards? More shards there? Let's do this first. Get some battle going after that frustration. Which is over there anyway. Oh no! What was up there? No, no, no. No, no, no. No, don't you dare fall. There's a loot there. I was like, don't you dare fall. You guys need to not follow me up this way. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Whoop. Okay, let's go. Now let's go. Alright. Okay, these guys are still locked in epic battle. Alright.
How can anyone stop these things?
I need to talk to you, thank you.
I must tend to our fallen.
Are you Imperial Army?
Yes, your worship. I fight on the side of Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, rightful Emperor of Olay.
Oh. Okay.
The peace talks in Halam Sharal mean an end to hostilities, don't they?
We're no longer fighting each other, but the demons, the dead.
Yeah, that's because
it
you
was
guys...
easier when we fought just men. You can win against men.
That's because you guys were fighting on a fucking cursed graveyard, okay?
What's happened here?
We were trying to retake the ramparts from the dead. They rise here, somewhere within these trenches. It started when those free men showed up. Strange lights, like blue fire.
Okay.
It must be magic. But the free men are just deserters from the armies. How could they have managed this? And why?
I should be going.
Sorry. Ooh, that was a big yawn. Goodness. Alright, let's explore the area, shall we? Where we got shards. Oh my goodness, all kinds of good stuff. Let's start with over here. Hopefully it's still within the western ramparts. Let's do some exploring. Got a chest up there. Whoop. Ready? And nope. Let's try that again. Nope. Okay. I'm too tall. Catapults? I'm still trying to think of that word. It's not catapult. Where's the chest? I know there was a chest. Thank you. Mage hat. Sweet. Finally a new hat for my mages. Okay, so let's get out of here. Go pick up the shard. It's not like it's crazy like that one area with the lighthouse. So I need to itch my nose. I apologize. Give me that embryo. Thank you. I'll take these shards that are super easy to get. I like them. I like them like... So that's where we were there. Let's find this last shard. So where is it? It's like back this way, right? This is freaking me out. Another one of those. God damn it. You're gonna... You know what? You know what, Morwen? You are an Assassin's Creed reject, okay? The assassins were like, you know what? We like you, Morwen, but sorry, I don't think you can join up today. Excuse me. Camera. Work for... Okay, no. That might have been a mistake. No, I don't want to fight. Whoop. Hey, bro. shield guys have gotten easier and easier. Not gonna lie. Art thou done? Dunzo. Got any gold, thanks. Fade touch ring belt. Interesting.
It is a shame, Sarah, that you were denied an elven life. Even one as patchwork as the Dalish interpretation.
Who said I was?
Were you not orphaned young and raised by humans?
Oh, you think the only reason I'm not elfy is because I had no choice? Poor me, right? Well, I've seen, I know, elven life is backwards and boring.
It is said that we lived at a pace that sustained us for ages.
Well, you go sustain yourself. It sure doesn't sound like living.
I mean, she's not wrong. Okay, so can't get up that way. Let's continue on this way then. Hello? Puzzle loot, thank you. Should almost be getting full on armor. Got him. Ah! How did that happen? Who the fuck pulled me?
One less to worry about.
I didn't see that we had more. Oh, that's who was fucking pulling me. This asshole. Going on with this camera right now, thank you. Woohoo! Oh, we got more?
Enough!
Oh my god, this guy can't stop spawning. What the fuck? Thank you. Good Lord Jesus. Preserve me. Thank you, my good Solus. Alright, let's go ahead and burn these guys. Thank you. Boink. Ooh, got the arcane horror. I always think that they're something else. Revenants. Alright, so how the fuck do we get up here? God damn it. Where did this go? Oh, there. Until I'm getting tired. Got him. Alright, bro. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, we get him? Cool. Back up a little bit and do some lootin'. Oh god. up. I'm starting to get tired. I'm getting cringier. Last words to my loved ones. If this letter reaches you, know that I died, and died well in service to the noble Grand Duke. I did not run like others did when the battle grew too much. I did not lose faith in the Maker. I was courageous till the end. Yours always, Julian. Okay. What is frickin' setting off the map? Nothing? Nothing. Okay. Alright, how can I get up here? Maybe this way? See if I can jimmy rig this. Woo! Hell yeah. I don't think that's the way I'm supposed to get up here, but you know what? We're gonna fucking take it. Whoop. I would just like my shard first. Then we can move on. Solus, thank you for the heads up. I appreciate it. Fucking close. Nope. Nope. We're not doing this today. Okay. Thank you. One more shard. Yeah. Alright. So I think that's gonna be another one of those exclamation points, to be honest. What do we got here? Let's find another soldier's ladder. I thought we just found one, to be honest. But I guess it didn't count? Okay. I guess I did it. Let's do some thorough checking. It'll be where a bunch of bodies are, so I don't think it's gonna be up here, but you know, you never know. Excuse me, I'd like that bloodstone. Yep. All the loot. Nope, that's not loot? Okay. Bro! Bro, not cool, man. Not fucking cool. Okay. Not cool that you pushed me off, Blackwall. Can you guys fucking move, please? Thank you. I'll just use Sarah for now. That'll be fine. I just don't want to get myself killed. Or at least I want to get up here. Ooh, money. Thank you. There we go. I much prefer to be myself. You know. Oop, what's that? Last words. This scrap of parchment bears a sketch of a woman. Beneath it, a written line. The sight of you is the only thing keeping me strong. No. That was sad. That was a sad one. I don't like it. Oh, we got another barricade right here. Oh, let me itch my ear. Oh. Boop. Ba-doop. Alright. Here we go. See, I'm still dropping a couple of frames, but I don't think it's too noticeable. Oh, hey, King. How you doing? Did you have fun at your friend's house? We're just over here, just finishing up unfogging this map. We're on the last little bit and finishing up some side quests. Probably won't get through it all tonight, but you know. Who is over here? We got wolvies. Okay, I'm gonna ignore the wolvies for now. Solus. Ooh, you can actually loot that from over here? Yeah, I can. Excuse me. Bodies. Okay, and the horn, I believe, was over here. I'm glad you had a great time, King. It still exists. Whether or not you want to use it is up to you. I've used chilling before, so you're good. I thought the horn was... Okay. Where's the room? Oh, there it is. I knew it was somewhere down here. I remember seeing it. There it is. Alright. Alright. Did that one. Okay, we gotta return to him. Woo!
Could use an ale right now.
Couldn't we all use an ale right now?
Can't wait to get back in the... Imagine how many demons were out there.
Who's this? Oh, under protection. Alright, let's talk to Corporal... What's his name? Well met as well. Haven't heard that one in a while.
Where's all the scrap metal? They did it. I can't believe they retook the ramparts.
Yeah.
Maybe if we got word to the Marshal. But Fort Reverson surrounded by undead and locked down.
Nice. Yeah, and how'd that go? Did you guys have a... I love it when you vibe with people and you talk video games or just talk something that you're passionate about. I remember I was at a party right when like the new Star Wars, the first, so that would be episode 7 came out, and we had like we were just in a random room in the house, and it was like a bunch of us, and we just talked about like what was good about the movie, what was bad about the movie. So it's great to have this kind of conversation.
It started when those freemen showed up.
Oh yeah, we talked to them about this.
It must be magic.
Yep.
But the freemen are just deserters from the...
I should be going.
Okay, did that. Okay, this seems like it's another one of those. So let's go get Valorin. Valorin! Because you want to bet like one of those trebuchets is the exclamation point.
Out on patrol tomorrow, at last.
At last. I don't know, you guys all seem like you were hiding scared, so... You know. Wait, didn't it not? Okay, let's go out here. You guys need to clean up your shit. Yeah, clean up your shit, bro. Aw, I'm sorry. That's always poopy. Wait, what is this? Is it a house? Okay, open. Okay, a father's guidance. Rygard, I'll be gone by the time you get back. Heading to Lides. Join me as soon as you can. I've left some supplies in the hollow of an old tree, the one near the rune. It should be enough to pay someone to take you to the city. Be safe, father. Okay. So that was a quest. So why weren't the other ones? That's what I have to say. Valorin! Valorin, where you at, bro? You hiding somewhere? You in this room? Oh no. Please
What
don't.
was there? Because that's blood and magic, and that's not good.
Was he trying to summon a demon?
This is Valorin. Valorin's journal is stained with blood. Only a few entries can be made out. And Emmeline keeps telling me I have to be patient. Venendis. I'm almost 17. I have my Valislin. I'm ready to learn more than simple spells. Keeper Halwyn will be sorry he ever doubted me. Stories say the rune's not far from where we're camped. I don't care what Taniel says. Getting Lindarene's talisman will prove to the Keeper that I'm ready to be first. If it's really as protected as Taniel believes, I'll have to break through the wards. Even if I can't do it myself, I know what. Vale's thin here. None of the other hunters were brave enough to go into the Shem war zone, but here I am. It has to work here. I know it will. Shucks. Oh, you know, just finishing up some more missions, and we're just all hanging out. Everybody's pretty quiet today, which is completely fine. Ooh, got another landmark. Yeah, and Sarah and Solus, apparently Solus is saying that she is more, and she should be the complete opposite of what she should be. Sounds like Sarah's got magic. Alright. Memorials of the Second Exalted March. Oh yeah, Demetrius's end. Remember Lord Demetrius Aaron, the only one of Andraste's champions to fall. The forces at the Exalted March met the elves upon the field. Our numbers far exceeded theirs. The champions, kind and fair, gave the elves a chance for peace, but the elves would not lay down their arms. They slew Lord Demetrius in their charge. Make her take him to his side. She actually, I will say, she has some of the wittiest comebacks that I've heard. So, oh man. Okay, so we have. Oh, okay. So, let's see. This is stuff that we can do. Let's go to the Dalish camp and tell her what happened to Valoran. She's behind me, right? Yep.
Please,
I'm sorry.
if you see my brother out there, tell him to return to
I'm so
camp.
sorry, bro.
I'm sorry, but I found your brother.
Yeah.
What do you mean, sorry? Where is he? No, he's not.
I have his belongings.
Is this all that's left? Did you learn nothing else?
Doesn't matter now. He was brave.
He was brave, trying to reclaim a relic of the Dalish.
I know. I always knew he was brave and clever.
I'm sorry, Solus. I know you don't like that, but that's okay.
Clan loves him. Cullen loves him. I wish he'd understood that. Thank you for bringing me the news. It's better than not knowing.
I'm sorry. That sucks, Nuggets. I'm sorry.
I don't believe it. You convinced the Keeper.
Oh, yeah.
He said I can join the Inquisition if I wish.
Nice!
Keeper Howen has given you permission to
Ooh,
join
I
the
got
Inquisition.
persuasive. Got
He
an
has.
achievement.
I'll report to your camp in the south if that's all right.
Yeah.
Carry on, Agent.
Got an agent. Uh-oh. What was that? What magic am I doing? What the fuck?
Aneth Ara, Herald.
Okay, we're done.
I'll take my leave.
My missions are having a hard time keeping up with me.
Welcome again, friend.
Keeper Howen.
If I may share something else with you.
Sure.
There's strange glyphs inscribed in the stones of this place. Revealed only with field fire.
Yeah, we found
Although they are
two.
elven in origin, I cannot make out their purpose. Perhaps they will mean something to you.
Okay.
Dareth Shirao, Dale.
Yeah, you know, it probably helps, to be honest, that I'm Dalish. So I think I already had something. It was pretty easy.
Welcome.
So, for me, I should say for me. So for me, it was easy. All right. I'm just trying to. Woo! We got all those kind of missions. I think I'll wait, and we'll do that one at another time. Let's see what else we got up here. Yeah, I'm Dalish, so it probably helps a little bit with getting favor with them. Doesn't help like anything else. Everybody else is super racist, so. Not everybody, but you know what I mean. That was a generalization. But you know, I had to get my elf playthrough out. And we got enough, what do you call it? Lumber camps to where we should be able to go back to Skyhold and have it fully upgraded, which will be cool. Well, at least fully upgraded as of right now, I should say. Wolves, can you keep going? I really don't want to fight you guys. Thank you. Yes, go chase the hollow, please. Circle of life and all. Ah, okay, so this is the area that I was like, oh yeah, there's a lot of guys here. They haven't popped up yet. Fuck yeah. Love it when that happens. Hello? nobody here. Ooh, there's Bellfire here.
Allow me to take a look.
Oh. Oh, is there? Is there 26 streams of Dragon Age going on right now? I wouldn't be surprised. This game is one of those games that you kind of want to play in big chunks of time. And most people have a job like I do. Oh, can you jump? Most people have a, 40-hour plus. Mercer, please, thank you. Alright, the Elven Glyphs. Gale. I have perused the library in Villa Morel. There are tales of a hidden elven power in the Dales. I entrust you with the task of unearthing this power. It could be a weapon in our fight for freedom. They say the key is in the Dirtha Baron in the writing on the stones. As I understand it, that is the elven name for the Exalted Plains. It is full of runes. I know of one by the river west of where the armies are camped. The Shrine to Solace. Start there. Apparently that's where everybody's leading us, so that might be like one of the final locations. Yeah, it's one of those, it's a time sink, and it, like, when I stream during the week and I'm only doing like 2 or 3 hours, it's tough because you can't really get too much into it. I really look forward to like my Friday and my Saturday or Sunday streams. A letter, my sweet Dora Bell. Things have gotten worse since last I wrote. There's no end to the madness. Strange lights on the plains, soldiers torn limb from limb. Some of the men think there is an elven curse on the land, but I'm gone and will put all this from my mind. If Celine wants to keep her throne, she can take up arms against her cousin, the demons, and whatever else. I would like to return home, darling, but I must disappoint you. I may no longer fight for the Empress, but I still fight for Orlais. There's a rebel group gathering in the Emerald Graves Forest, people like me, tired, wanting a change. I met some of them. It feels right. There's something big planned to take the Dales, to wipe out the old politics. I'm hopeful. I know you would be too. Wait for me, Benji. Oh, Benji, I probably killed you. Oh, where was it? Where was it? Over here? Yay, there it is. Whoop. The revealed symbols show 2 ravens. One grips a heart in its talons, the other a mirror. Sweet. All right. Yeah, it's just this game is kind of tough because you can't really play a bunch of it. That's why usually during the week I am perusing another like map or something that I can do. And it's tough to like get into the storyline and shit like that because it's a time sink. It takes hours to get through missions. Nothing wrong with that. It's a great game. Let's see if we can get one more shot. No, okay, they're a little higher level, but not today. Woo! Oh, get this one. Get this one. She's on top. Hey, fuck off.
Goodbye! Kill that warrior!
No. Yep. I forgot to get rid of this. Oh, come on. Okay, got him. Everybody? Are we good? Yeah. Oh, god damn it. Stop freaking me out like that. I know, because I'm really into the game and I'm like, I want to get past this, like, this side stuff so that I can actually get into the storyline. So it'll be really cool when we do, like, I'll announce it on, like, I'm like, okay, we're going to be doing, like, all storyline stuff next time. So those will be the important streams, or what I view as the important streams. But I know some people like to do the side stuff more than they like to do the story missions, but... So, it should be good. Yeah, I mean, if I actually have some unexpected free time, which, I don't know, I think my friends and I are meeting up tomorrow, but hey, they've been really quiet this week, so you never know, I might have a surprise stream tomorrow. Because now I'm officially addicted to a video game, so I'm like, I gotta play it. Oh, good, okay. I'm glad it's pretty interesting then. Okay, so we're gonna save that. Let's complete all this stuff, because it seems like... And then we have the bridge stuff, which we'll probably save. Because... Oh, it's almost... Oh, we have about 20 minutes left. So it should be perfect for us to complete the Exalted Plains next time. But we're going to keep going. get it down to where we have the Cave Solace. Sweet, okay, awesome. Thanks, King. Appreciate your presence, goods. Alright, oh, we're finally almost done with these soldier letters.
Nothing to report, sir.
And my nose is stuffy. Oh yay, more undead. It's been enough time to where they have respawned. Hey guys, what's up? Oh no, cool. Oh, you're my guys. You're Renault's
Your eyes
man.
open.
We'll keep our eyes open, I promise. Alright. Because I'm really enjoying this game, so. And you guys are keeping me honest, so like if I want to play this game, I gotta stream it, so. It's basically the only like game I have. I'm super excited. This will be a kind of niche with me. I'm super excited because I do have a Switch. And I'm not gonna stream this just because I want it to be my own like personal game. But I'm super excited for the Ace Attorney game that is coming out. The Great Ace Attorney, the one in the past. I can't remember. Oh, the statue scared me. Whew. I'm really excited that comes out. It's getting to me on Tuesday, and I'm super excited about it. I thought we were never gonna get a translation of it, but we did. So I'm super excited about that. I don't know, a remaster of this game? I don't know. It seems like it's pretty okay. I mean, like, I just played Dragon Age Origins, the Awakening, on the 360, and that looked much worse than this one does. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's how you get up there. Sarah, you need to stop getting all your lessons from the crows and the pigeons, okay, with the levitating. Okay? We don't have to want to call an exorcism on you either, okay? I don't think it necessarily needs a remaster. I can understand why you think that way, though. Oh, let's see if I can do this. Boop, 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 boop. What do we get? We got a loot? It's just a loot? It's better be something good for all that trouble. Not really, but that's okay. Whee! Alright, so we need to keep a lookout for bodies so we can find this last goddamn letter. Excuse me?
Biddy!
Fuzzhead.
Grand.
I actually like the interactions between her and Blackwall. Those are two that I didn't think would actually get along very well, but they do. They've had a couple of interactions that I like. I know, I'm super excited. I'll actually be caught up and ready for Dragon Age 4. I never thought I was ever going to get through Dragon Age Origins. I don't want to step on the traps. Got a letter here somewhere? There's bodies. Nope. Okay. Excuse me. It's a sniffle whiffle. And I'll actually be like super excited to actually watch a trailer after I beat this game. So, there it is. Okay, we found the last letter. Alright, last words. The Scout's journal is bloodstained and soggy from the rains, but some entries can still be made out. Day 12. Relieved Corporal Cullen at the Bone Hill Scout Post. Not entirely happy about this change, the area sees no battle. Day 14. Was correct in earlier prediction. Have only seen deer and rabbits. Kill the hare for food. Best keep stores high just in case. Saw strange shapes wandering the hills at night. The enemy? They walked aimlessly with shambling gait. Best keep a quiver close by. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, I did hear about Dragon Age 4, which I'm super excited because, oh, there's another landmark over here. Oh, we still have a little bit of unclearing to do. Should we just go that way real quick? Let's head back that way and see if we can unfog it really quick. But yeah, I'm super excited for Dragon Age 4. Because I try, like when I'm playing a series like this, I try to keep as blind as possible. So it'll be nice to be caught up on the series. Yeah, no, I'm excited. Yeah, don't ruin anything for me. I am one of those people that I hate spoilers to the beyond and Get Out, but I will, you know. I love being surprised because most of the time I'm one of those people that I can guess a lot of the stuff that's going on. So which way? This way? This is another one? I thought we've been here already. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, we have cleared this up. Okay. Oh, I didn't go angle far. Oh, God damn it. Black wall. You keep pushing me into stuff. I don't appreciate it being pushed around. Excuse me. Alright, let's go. Ooh, that's a gallows right there. That's not okay. I mean, it can be okay, but you know what I mean. That is a hell of a way to die, bro. Alright, gallows records. This appears to be a list of people sentenced to hang, followed by a note. Cerise Richard, desertion. Sir Roland, desertion. Salvin Labiche, murder. The Trout, assaulting an officer. Cartes Wren, desertion. Have the boys shore up the crossbeams before the morning lot. I thought I saw some leaning last week. We don't want lingering deaths, even if they're scum. Well, you know, I mean, at least he was trying to be faithful to that, I guess. Alright, I see you over there, Red Templars. I don't want to fight you just yet unless I have to. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, they did deserve it. I don't know if this, no, somebody would disagree with me. You know, I haven't really had that much experience in military or anything, so I didn't mean to kill the fucking Hala. I obviously meant to kill the fucking Red Templars. Nice, thank you, Solus. I appreciate it. Oh, let's try it. Ooh. Oh, one too many shots. Alright, RC, be careful. Don't go into spoilers for me. Which is... What is that? Is that another Red Templar? Okay. Oh, got one more landmark. Well, yeah, no, I can see how being a main character in like a sequential Dragon Age, that would be really hard. So, Memorials of the Second Exalted March. Lindrene's fall. Remember the victory of the Dales. The elves were murderous and wild, for the Maker's grace did not touch them. The wildest of them was the she-elf Linderane, wielder of the great blade of Enora. Defiant to the last, she met Sir Brandis the Silver Helm in single combat, and he bested her. With Linderane fell the Dales. I understand, RC. I understand what you were saying. I'm sorry. I did kill a deer. I know I felt bad. I gotta go back and loot it at the very least and be like, yes, I killed you for your meat. Oh no, I did loot it. No, I know what you mean, RC. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about that. No, you were talking about like how it's always hard to be a protagonist. So. Ah! Because I loved my ending in Origins. I thought it was super appropriate. It was super appropriate that my warden died, killing the Darkspawn. I really liked that ending. To be honest, but that was just me. I liked it. Woo! That is a big area. Have I been there? All right. Okay, so now. I think have we been there before? We must have been there before. Okay, yeah, I think we've been there before. Okay, let's backtrack back into this area. Already got a couple little side things to do. Alright. So how? What the wardens say kills. God damn it! I can't. How do I cross this? Sorry. What the wardens say, it's not until like way farther in the game. Is this going to spoil it for anybody that wants to play Dragon Age Origins? I just want to ask really quick. So how it was explained to me by Alistair is that, damn it, I went the way wrong way. Way wrong way. Okay, we're gonna backtrack. That basically to kill an archdemon, from what I remember, and now why is it so vague to me now? But basically, you had to, a Grey Warden had to kill the archdemon so it would stop it was like something like to stop the soul. Why am I blanking on this so bad? That would basically stop the soul from going into something else. Or from possessing another archdemon or something like that. And yes, that's what it was. And then the warden like takes the soul into itself. We got a Revan finally. Somebody woke up. Come here. Come here. Come here and stop rubbing on the desk. Okay, got a kitten. There we go. Alright. And I think that's what it was. You have to like, the wardens have to take the corruptness of the archdemon into themselves. And whoever takes the final hit from the archdemon, they both like die together. They cancel each other out. I think that's layman's terms on how. I'd have to look at another codex of it, but basically that was the thing. The warden has to be a warden, and whoever hits the archdemon on the last hit. What, Revan? What are you freaking out about? Sorry, my cat is looking at something in the corner. What are you freaking out about? Weirdo. Okay, sorry. Revan, stop. Was it a spider or something? Whatever. Archdemon, warden has to take the final hit that kills the archdemon, and it also kills the warden. Yes. Yeah, so there was a lot of choices in there. You could have Alistair take the final hit. Then there was a whole thing with, why do I always want to call her Morgan? Is it Morgan? Yeah, where you have a thing with Morgan, which I don't even know if we want to talk about that choice, but that was a crazy choice. Revan, you're freaking me out. Stop it. What's up on there? Okay, she saw a spider or something. See, here, I'll show you guys. Don't mind my dirty room. Let's see if we can. Shit. Let's see if you can see her. Oh, there we go. There she is, right there. She's just staring at the little corner right there. What are you doing, Revan? Revan, say hi. What? She's like, no, I must watch for all intruders. Morgan, it is Morgan. I always get confused because like Arthur, Legend of Arthur, you know. Anyway, so sorry guys. All right, that was way long-winded for what I was trying to say. Andrew's messenger. I'm gonna blame it on Revan. Revan, I blame it on you. I blame it on you. Wherever that spider went. Long ago, when our people were strong and free, we roamed the world and could do as we pleased. But we were taught by Andrel, mother of Harris, to respect nature and all of the creatures. Even though the earth was ours, we did not misuse it. They say the great leaders of the people would pray to Andrel for guidance. Where shall we hunt? Where shall we raise our hala? Where shall we settle and build? Andrel would send her messenger, the owl, to show the people the way, and they would follow him to where the land was blessed. Always keep an eye out for the noble owl. You never know. Andrel might have a message for you. She is a little cutie. She's... What? She's still in that corner, just staring at that corner. There's nothing there. Stop it. Stop freaking me out like there's a ghost or something. There's not. She probably just saw a spider. All right. We got that one. Ah, finally. Almost done with these freaking shards. Whoop, whoop. Is it up there? My nose is stuffed up again. like super hyper concentrated on her, and I need to not be. Are those enemies? Yes, they are. Let's see. See if I can get around this on there. Yeah! She is a little archdemon herself. Don't let her lie to you. There's a reason why I named her after a Sith character. Oh, hey, bro. Gotcha. Nice. Do you have anything? Just brush mine. I actually think we're gonna have to go through that enemy encampment to get up there. Well, maybe not. We'll see. A little dwagon. Little archdemon dwagon. She likes to think she's much more ferocious than she is. Okay, so this is the other... Okay, so this is the way we came around, right? Alright. So there's gotta be a way. Oh, okay, so we do have to make our way through this again. Yay. Alright, where's a ladder? Excuse me? Oh, actually, I think I've done this. And I was confused. This was the first one we discovered of, like, these undead camps. I was confused as to what I was doing here. Now it all makes sense. Open. Did you hear that laugh? That was creepy as fuck. She's still looking for that spider. You find it? She's like, no. It makes me angry. Maybe through this doorway over here? Right. Well, it's good to know that these guys aren't super respawning. That would suck. But there's some enemies over here. Hey, bro. Gotcha.
Where'd you go?
Okay, bro. Get his attention, please. Thank you. Oh, we got more? Oh, yep. Got him. I like how my shot just is enough to destroy boxes. There we go. Are we done? Nope, still got one guy. There we go. Oh.
I lost them.
Did you? Alright. Almost done. Whoop. What do we got? Man, I should have just gone this way the whole kid. Oh well. I thought it was a lot, like there was gonna be a lot more enemies, so I was trying to figure out another way across. That is okay though. Where is this? Can I get up there? Maybe that way? Okay, whoever keeps laughing like that needs to stop. It's freaking me out, please. Okay, can't go up there. Nope. Okay, so that is not feasible. Okay, let's maybe try this way. No, 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 no! Shit. Alright, Sarah. Ah, goddamn it, Sarah. Black wall. Oh, is that an invisible wall right there? Yep, I believe it is. Okay, it is. It definitely is. Okay. Okay, so can't go that way. This is me. Okay. So maybe go that way then? Woo, that was cool. That was not what I wanted. Damn it. do we get up there? We gotta climb back up, right? And then cross maybe somehow? Maybe go back up higher. Alright, try it that way. Alright. This second class Assassin's Creed shit. It makes me angry. Alright, somewhere up here maybe? Hello, mushrooms. Thank you. Stop with the laughing, please. Ooh, it's creeping me out. I don't like it. Hello? Alright, so we need to get up there somehow. I don't like it. Can I get up here somewhere? Nope, there's no ladder this way. I don't think it's a bird that's going. Oh! Or just. Where'd it go? Are you guys just fucking with me right now? Yeah? Yeah, they're totally fucking with me right now. Hey, there we go. No, no, that's Inquisition. Hey, fuck off. Nope, no, stop him, stop him, stop him. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use my... Yes, I do. I think you're a turd Ferguson. That's what I'm doing. No, they do not, sir. Oh my god, get this mage down. Jesus Christ. Woo, that was a good hit. Who just died? Oh, Sarah, I'm sorry, sweetie. Okay. Still fucking alive. Oh, you trying to save yourself for that last hit, bro.
I won't let you destroy this.
Too bad, just did, bitch.
When this is over, the nobles will still expect the peasants to send in the harvest.
I know. Really kind of horrible, not gonna lie. Nose. Why you be stuffed up? Alright, Solus, let's do this. This is not effective. Am I not hitting it? Stealth, girl.
That's the last of them.
What is this? Oh, here we go. I'm trying way too hard for this shit. Anything in here? Oh, I forgot these stairs are like the most horrible climbing stairs. This character did not like running up them at all. I don't know what it is about these stairs. They don't like them. Thank you. I'll take that last shard. Fuck yeah. What do we got? Legend of the Three Sisters, Book 3. As with the shop and the White Rose. Oh yes, okay, the Three Sisters. The individual tales of the Three Sisters are often told on their own. Seldom is the saga repeated in its entirety. Indeed, one of the few times an attempt to do so was as a play in the Grand Royal Theatre that sharply criticized Divine Justina's attempts at reform. The play was quickly banned after only 3 performances. A book titled The Three Brothers was later published in Minthrathis, citing the exploits of 3 Tevinter brothers who find themselves lost in Val Royale and spend their time ridiculing Orlesian culture. Despite claims in Tevinter that it is the original, it's quite clear that the Three Sisters legend far predates it. Throughout the legend's various incarnations, the most commonly depicted adventures include the Three Sisters are convinced to drink dwarven ale by a handsome nobleman with sinister intentions. Their reaction to the ale vary, but usually by the end of this tale, the sisters end up on a wild chase after the nobleman through the streets of the Bell March until he jumps into the river and drowns. The Three Sisters ask for help from a group of dwarven merchants who say they will do so only if the sisters solve a clever riddle. The nature of the riddle varies, but the dwarves always cheat the sisters in the end. Typically, the encounter ends with the sisters fleeing before they are sold into slavery, though sometimes the legends has them clubbing the lead dwarf to death with paddles until the other dwarves run off. They are drawn into the annual Saturnalia parade, usually in the climax of the story, until Imperial army descends upon the revelers and starts a chaotic chain reaction that results in the sisters either stowing aboard a pirate ship or wading through the elven aliage's sewers. It seems to change each age. Once their chaperone, Labette, catches up with the girls, they usually hang their heads in shame and return to Montbéliard, Manse, to resume good and honest lives. Not always, however. The most recent versions of the legend have the sisters remaining in Val Royale to fight criminals while wearing black masks, though I cannot honestly tell where this comes from. Nice. Okay. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, Chantry banner. Fuck yeah, got a banner. Whoop whoop. Oh, he is Guardian. I was figuring he was the guy. Yep. No wonder he was tough. Good lord. I was like, no. Yeah, I figured from. But I'm glad we finally took him down because he was an asshole anyway. From all the stuff we were reading. I think that's one thing I would probably change is that, you know, unless I'm just completely missing it. Do they have the names of the characters on the health bars? I wasn't seeing any. You know, MMO style. All right, let's find a horn. Okay, stop. Stop. I don't appreciate the chilling laughter, okay? Irritates me greatly. I don't like it. Anything over here? Nope. Let's not get stuck behind the tree. Oh, nope. Okay, that's an invisible wall. I have a tendency to find them. I don't know why. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Blows the horn. Whoop, whoop. Ooh, oh, no, let's see. Cool. Fuck yeah, that's finally done. Alright. The map is done. What do we got over here? Oh, we gotta finish those ones and finish those ones. Okay, let's... can we fast travel? Yeah, let's fucking fast travel. I don't do it often, but I do like fast traveling. Alright, let's turn in the letters. Wait, where is it? Where's the letters? That one, right? So, this way. Excuse me.
Where's all this scrap metal?
I don't know. Oh, there it is. Okay.
The demons are gone? Thank the Maker. Perhaps now we'll be able to get word out. I've brought back the personal effects of your fallen soldiers. This will mean much to loved ones left behind. I cannot thank you enough.
Woo. Yeah. Did I go the wrong way? I did go the wrong way. Shit. Yeah, a little lost. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Gordian was that jackass that was talking in all the letters about how, yeah, he was raising all the dead. Yeah.
Things are looking up at last.
I know. I'm gonna save real quick before I talk to you, just in case. Bam!
The Fade Rifts are gone. Demons should no longer trouble you.
With the demons gone, our communication and supply lines will open again.
Yay!
We can get word to other battalions and secure what we've lost. If the Grand Duchess's attempt at peace fails, we'll be able to keep fighting.
I don't know. I'll double check.
I've cleared out the dead from the western ramparts.
I definitely killed him.
Maker's breath.
I think.
There's hope for us if the ramparts have been
Because I didn't
reclaimed.
see an exclamation point.
I'd alert our forces stationed outside the Dales, but the chaos makes it difficult for missives to get through. Demons. Those blasted freemen, or whatever they call themselves.
Which I'm okay with if he actually did die. I didn't see an exclamation point over him, so I think we definitely killed him. Well, that one's gone now. So I wonder what these are. It's bothering me what these are. Real quick, I just want to travel over there and see what they are. Oh no, is it bat? Is it bat? Actually, don't answer that. That I killed him. Oh well. I killed him. So. You know, we're murder hoboing this story, so. It wasn't like that one dude in the Western Approach, where he was actually legitimately looking for another job. Like, we found letters of him being like, yeah, I don't really agree with what we're doing here. He's a greedy little bastard, but I don't think he's morally, like, corrupt or whatever. You know what I mean. He's like basically neutral good. He'll serve whoever gets him the most money, kind of thing. Let's see if we can do anything. I know where they are. I just have to figure out how to get up there. I always forget. And I didn't have any disapprovals or anything from any of the party members, so that's cool too. Okay, nothing that way. Can I get up? Oh no, there we go. That's better. Fuck you. Okay, yeah, so can I still do anything? Nope. Have a great rest of your night, King. I'm going to be logging soon, too, so you're good. Get on out of here. Have a great night. Alright, so I don't know what these exclamation points are. Actually, I would like to look it up really quick. And see what it is. Let's look real quick. Exclamation points. We're on the Exalted Plains. Weaving! Okay, yeah. Okay. So but it leaves me nowhere because I'm either blind or bugged. There's one here too. Oh, okay. So you should go around in the battlements close to the exclamation part and find that the doors will lead underneath the surface. Cool. Okay, so it's below us. Okay, so let's see if we can try and get this. Here we go. Oops. Sorry, hold on. Boop. Boop. There we go. Okay, so one of these should be a quest giver. And And one of these should have a quest door open somewhere. So, let's do a looky around here. And we'll probably call... I don't think it's anything up here. So let's go to the next layer down. Boink! Oh my goodness, Revan. We're so sad. Why are we so sad? It's because you didn't get a spider? Is that why? Are you
The
maybe...
freemen were helping raise the dead. Did they even know what they were doing?
Can I talk to you? No? Okay, so the doors around it should be open. Let's see.
Can't wait to get back in the fight.
Okay, so I'm not seeing any doors yet. Nothing. Nothing. Maybe on the next level down, maybe? Okay, that actually looks like it might make more sense if we go around this way. Aha! Here we go. Alright. Here we go. What is this cool shit? What the fuck? Alright. The Soul Canto. A traveler asked the Ashkari, "What was your vision of our purpose?" The great Ashkari replied, "I'll tell you a story. A vast granite statue stands on an island, holding back the sea. The heavens crown its brow, it sees the edge of the world. The sea drowns its feet with every tide. The heavens turn overhead, light and dark. The tide rises to devour the earth and falls back. The earth and the stars fall to the sea, one by one in their turn, only to rise again. The tide rises, the tide falls, but the sea is changeless. Struggle is an illusion. There is nothing to struggle against. The deception flows deeper. The statue resists the ebb and flow of the sea, and is whittled away by each wave. It protests the setting sun, and its face is burned looking upon it. It does not know itself. Stubbornly it resists wisdom and is transformed. If you love purpose, fall into the tide, let it carry you. Do not fear the dark. The sun and the stars will return to guide you. You have seen the greatest kings build monuments to their glory, only to have them crumble and fade. How much greater is the world than their glory? The purpose of the world renews itself with each season. Each change only marks a part of the greater whole, the sea and the sky themselves. Nothing special, only pieces. Interesting. That is some, what do you call it? Philosophical. I was like psychological. I was like, nope. That's some meta stuff, but you know. What do we got going on? Okay. Legend of the Three Sisters is often related in Orlais and has an incredible number of variations. In some, the sisters are depicted as innocent on the surface, but eagerly engaging in body exploits the moment they escape from their chaperone. In others, the sisters are heroic, valiantly solving any number of problems, sometimes unintentionally, before returning home. In still others, the sisters are clueless, bumbling from one adventure to the next, unwittingly leaving riots and chaos in their wake. The nature depends on who is telling the story or where they heard it last. Sometimes it's a raunchy tale for tavern drunks, other times it's a scandalous tale, told to criticize either the Empress or the Chantry. There are some elements in common between all these stories, however. They always revolve around the adventures of three sisters of the Montbeliard clan. Yeah, right? It seems like it's like some Force stuff, like, or some of the Assassin's Creed chant, like, nothing is true, everything is permitted, blah, blah, blah. It's however you take it. They always revolve around adventures of three sisters of the Montbeliard clan, Brielle, Marie, and Charisse. They are often depicted as young women of typical Orlesian nobility, versed in social graces, but innocent of the world outside their sheltered existence. One day while traveling, their chaperone, always referred to as La Bête, and usually depicted as a large and vindictive woman, and they become separated and lost on the streets of Val Royale. Bewildered at finding themselves alone, the three sisters panic and end up in the infamous Belle Marche, an area of the capital renowned for its garish and celebratory seediness. In all versions of the legend, this is where the sisters' adventures truly began. I think we got all the books now, which is cool. I didn't realize they needed to be leveled up. Sarah, get leveled up. Blackwall, get leveled up. And Solus, get leveled up. Okay. Not me, though. I am slow. Oh, here we go. Oh, cool, okay. Gotta find that one somewhere. Okay, so we got one of those down, which is cool. I just need to know where those arches are. As my nose runs. Okay, so let's see if we can find this last exclamation point. They said the other one should be a quest giver. So, just gotta find them. Oh, I thought that was like ghosting you. It's probably just my tired eyes being like, yep. You know, I actually, speaking of Hamlet, I actually just watched, what's her name? God damn it. Ophelia. Yes, it is Ophelia. Because I love Hamlet, but, I actually watched the Netflix movie Ophelia. It wasn't bad. I didn't realize it was fucking Rey from Star Wars. She was playing Ophelia, and I was like, until like I was like a third of the way through the movie, and then I was like, oh my god, what's up? It's nice to see you in a different movie other than Star Wars. And I thought she did pretty good. That was just my opinion, though. Can I get up here? Nope. Gotta do it the pathetic way. And they were doing Hamlet from her perspective, which was really cool. Poor Ophelia. So there should be a quest giver. Probably wasn't showing up because I hadn't marched on the horn yet. Or you know. Oh, we gotta do this jump again. Okay, we can do this. Ready? Yes, I believe so. Yes. Yes, Ophelia is the one that drowns. Whee! They changed some aspects of the story, you know, which any iteration does. God damn it, I can get it. I can get it. I can do this. Whoop. Oh, fuck you. It's like, oh no, we figured you out now. You can't do this jump. You've done it twice before. You can't do it again. Yes, I can, bitch. Okay, so maybe they're below us then? Maybe? Let's see if we can figure this out. Aha! I mean, it's pretty cool, like, little Netflix movie. It was really weird seeing Rey as a redhead. I enjoyed her. Is that a floating rock? It is a floating rock. Goodness, all the levitation today. Oh no, you're wounded.
Who is that? Philippe? Is that you?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, merde.
Watch your language.
What happened here? We were on patrol, 5 of us, looking for supplies.
Oh, sorry.
Overwhelmed by undead. I ran. Please take this to Commander Jehan. The citadel in the north. Tell her.
Oh shit. I'm sorry. All right, cool. Well, I think we got. Let's see, how much did I fill up my inventory? Man, not too bad. Halfway up. All right, so if I believe so, I think we're ready, and so we'll be taking on the scattered glyphs, all those, the rest of those missions on Sunday, and then I think that's the only cave we had left, right? That grotto we explored. I think we did all these. We'll double check and we'll do the caves next time, and then we'll also do the bridge, because I know that's gonna be our final story arc for the map. So that'll be fun. But I think we're pretty much done, right? With, let's see, what do we got? Citadel de Corbeau. That's on the bridge. Scattered glyphs. And this is the one that I'm like... Of Slane's victory. 3 tall windows. I gotta figure out what that one is. I don't remember what that one is. Something to prove. That one's in there. And then that one there. God damn it. Hollow leather. I don't want to kill hollows for it. Anyway. Okay, and I think that's about it. So we're just gonna head back to Skyhold really quick. And do some War Council stuff, and then we'll probably log for tonight. All right. Well, we got some shit done today. I'm super excited about that. Finally got the Exalted Plains done. Well, almost. Basically, unfogged. That's the big one. Alright. 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 The caravan we misled into the mountains surrendered after their food ran out. Their supplies of weapons and armor were ill-suited to survival. While their intended benefactors remain unknown, we have assuredly denied them, thanks to Sarah's friends. Sweet! What do we got? Continuing research. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, oh, yeah, this is perfect to do. A neatly filled out request form. Request tissue sample. Excuse me? Sorry, let me read it. Okay. Request tissue samples from carnivores found in central Orlais and along the outskirts of the western approach. See attached list. Soil samples from areas surrounding closed fade rifts. Access to field reports containing references to local fauna. A copy of Gregor Worthing's Holla in the Heather, Wolves in the Woods, and Naturalist Observations. Apologies, but I lost my copy when the Circle rebelled. Purpose. The Commander has expressed satisfaction with the practical applications of my previous findings. To continue my research, I would conduct an in-depth exploration of the Inquisitor's environmental impact, specifically the sealing of the Fade Rifts on local species. Okay. I've no doubt there's a market for rift dirt and anything else related to the Inquisitor. I can find sellers.
That Dalish elf who joined us is eager, to say the least.
The Dalish possess great knowledge. We should be honored to have him with us.
Yeah. One of our trading partners should be able to find the book. We may purchase the rest from hunters. My men can gather the necessary supplies. Let's do Cullen.
All right.
Yeah. Gather metals, western approach. Do we have anything else? We do. Okay, so we got more of these. Okay. Alright, I think that's it via mission-wise that we have. Yep. Because you can tell that we're approaching storyline time. Because all the side missions are drying up. Let's do Hinterland. Let's do Hinterland resources again. Let's get everybody busy doing something.
Inquisitor.
You're welcome. All right. Every time I see her outfit, like her leisure outfit that I put her in, she looks like Nathan Drake to me. I don't even know why. All right, let's save. Okay. Ooh. Oops. Leave that. And then, well, thank you everyone for joining. I noticed we had quite a few lurkers, which was completely cool. Give a nice calm just watching the stream. So I will not be streaming tomorrow unless a surprise comes up, and I will post it on my Twitter, which is on my Twitch account if you want to come and follow me to see if there's any surprise streams. Otherwise, maybe, probably not. I believe I'll be hanging out with some friends tomorrow. So anyway, thanks for joining. We got a lot done, and hopefully next time we'll be able to maybe start a new map or maybe do some storyline. We'll find out. So thanks for joining me tonight. Have a great night, guys. Bye.